Howdy.
Hello! Welcome back to Icewind Dale, Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, here on Clickety Clackety, Roll to Attackety. My name is James Hamrick. You should know that by now. We are starting a whole new arc to this campaign, and we're just happy that y'all are here. Anywho, I'm James. I'm an actor. I'm a writer. I'm a dungeon master. I run food to tables when I need money, which is always. But I would like to do literally anything else. So yeah, if you've got theater gigs out there, please let me know. Or really anything else. Anywho, yeah, that's me. Who are you?
I am Tasted. TAST3IT. You can see it in my thing. I am a gaming streamer.
Try that again.
Streamer.
Hang on the top.
Hello, I am Tasted. TAST3IT. I am a game streamer. I am active on most social media platforms. You can pop on over to my thing. You can find me at, well, my username. And, well, we're moving. So, we're probably not going to be streaming as frequently as usual, but I stream Magic, I stream Dead by Daylight, I stream a variety of things, so come join, have fun, have a chat, have a relaxing moment, whatever gets you going, and I hope to see you. Other than that, thank you for stopping by. We're going to have a great session tonight, and take it away. Will!
Oh, shit. I'm Will. I'm not
Oh, jeez, Rick!
Who I am because I'm sitting on the floor of a hotel and I don't know how well my laptop's webcam is gonna pick me up. So
Picks you up pretty well. You look good.
Picks you up really fucking well, bro.
Alrighty. Well, I'm Will Ketter. I'm at Will the Scribe here on Twitch, where when I'm not on the road, I do a morning show. You can also catch me with this group every Saturday and scattered other things. Yeah, that's me. You can find me on Twitch at Will_Ketter. Oh, I say Twitch under Twitter.
Yeah, isn't it Quilliam the Scribe, or did you change it?
Yeah, I meant Twitter.
Ah, yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Hello, my name is Myles Phillips. You can catch me in these streets.
Catch these hands.
You can catch these hands. If you want to fight, just call me up and we'll fight. I'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime, any day. You can find me at @metheguy_ on Instagram and on Twitter and on TikTok. So if you want to fight me, just contact me there and we'll set up a date. You can find my music, Me the Guy, on all streaming platforms. I'm also an actor, so I'd rather do that than anything else. Survival job wise. So, so if you're a hotshot producer in our stream right now, just throw us all those hot, juicy roles so that we can all be working actors right now.
Yes, because being a non-working actor is very, very depressing. Anywho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben, and I make questionable decisions. I did just say, "Hey, Myles, fight me in the streets."
Yeah.
I was gonna say September.
Yeah, we gotta clip that. I've been sitting here thinking like we need to clip that.
Yeah, we will. I'll get it in post.
I do a bunch of stuff. Nothing really online at the moment because I have not streamed since a while ago. But yeah, when I start doing that again, then I'll start talking about it again. I'm a very tired boy.
We should do a stream of Baldur's Gate 3. You and all of us actually.
I've got got my hard drive working again, so I can definitely download it.
Yeah,
I can't do that until October.
That's fine. I can't really either. But when October rolls around, let's play some Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. That sounds good. That's all I got.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
And then Regan is, it says bricked for the evening, but is only bricked for a short amount of time. She is currently getting ready, and she will just kind of appear and scatter our player frames all to the winds when she decides to show up. So yeah, awesome. We are going to start a little bit of a flash forward.
Yeah, I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah.
16 years have
that
passed.
long rest.
50 long years.
The longest rest.
Just give me a rundown of where you guys, like, what you guys would have done after felling the dragon.
I would have taken I would have oversaw operations in the Goblin town to make sure everything was going smoothly.
It would have taken you about like 3 days to get back there, just for the record.
Oh, how long is this process? Like how
much of a fast forward?
Like literally a day.
Oh.
Like you go home and you get rested.
I would have just kept communications open, make sure they're following suit with everything that I asked them to do.
Make me a persuasion check for all of Goblin kind.
Damn.
That's a lot of pressure.
Let's see how well they do.
Can I use my inspiration for this?
Absolutely can.
Okay. And that is a... Why? Where's... underperformance, duh. That is a 17.
17? Okay. Cool.
Inspiration gone.
Alright, and everybody else, where would you decide to take your rest? Would you probably go, are you going to just do it in East Haven, or are you going to go back to Goodmead? Or what do you feel like you'd do?
I feel like
would have gotten out of that town because I'd be like, zombies are coming. I'm going to sleep anywhere else.
I mean, people are going to be dying at any time. We can't really go camping. Where do you sleep? It's really cold out there.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Life.
Anywhere you want?
It's like, where do you pee? You pee anywhere. I mean, what kind of question is this?
I don't pee anywhere. I don't like pee on people.
Have you tried?
No, it's especially funny when they're... never mind, we won't get into torturing.
Well, are we talking about...
That worries me. All right.
You have inspiration, Krixx. I forgot. Before we launch into everything, let's give a very quick recap of everything so far.
Everything so far?
Not literally the
The
important
world
things.
started.
The important things. We're in a new season. Give
Give
us our last time on Dragon Ball Z.
All right. Well, we have been for a long time trying to get ahead of and defeat an attack from Dwagar, gray dwarves, ash dwarves, and we eventually figured out, enough details of their plot. We tracked our way to their secret castle and executed their king. And after that, a dragon was loosed to inflict mayhem upon the 10 towns of Icewind Dale. Got a couple of them real bad before we chased it down, and literally we met a new friend and he dragged it to the ground.
I prefer the word hugged it to the ground, but
Hugged it
whatever
to the
you,
ground.
whatever you gotta tell yourself.
And that's where we're at. We took that dragon down and executed it. It very nearly killed us and a great many people. But That was the last season.
Yeah.
That was
And
it.
it exploded.
Yes.
It did. That really hurt.
It exploded with radiant energy. And you all survived, miraculously. The Chardalyn Dragon, this big, evil robot dragon, is no more. And thus, the Dwergar threat ends. And 10 towns is saved. You were helped to this, you were helped to get back to 10 towns by an old woman with a whole bunch of zombie kobolds and zombie dogs.
I don't think she has those kobolds anymore.
Oh yeah, I think she left them.
I was gonna say, because I cut off their legs.
Oh yeah, that's true. She was a little nonplussed about that.
Okay, cool.
But she, her name was Vellyne Harpell, and she is a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. Much like yes,
I have some questions for her.
Much like Dazan and Ashes.
Oh, is Dazan an official member now?
Huh?
Is Dazan an official member at this point?
I don't know.
We could have asked her. Damn it.
She said she knows something about my sheep.
She did say she might know something about your sheep. But we're gonna pick up as you finish resting. Where did you end up resting?
Where did I think right where we stood, basically. Or I don't know.
What were you gonna say, Myles?
Where were we?
You were in East Haven. You felled the dragon in East Haven, which is just up the road from Goodmead, the town that Drakiel is the mayor of, the speaker of. And basically, those are your two options if you don't want to camp in the woods.
I see. I would go... I feel some allegiance to Goodmead, so I would probably go back to Goodmead.
All right.
I would probably try to stay on the outskirts of Goodmead.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a bet.
Dragging a bed down the street.
You are brought to your old room in the Mead Hall. You feel very much at home, very cozy. This Mead Hall was untouched by the Chardalyn Dragon. Dagran, you are separated from the party, and you just kind of who's playing with chips?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no worries. Anywho, you're good. You just kind of camp outside the town. And you all get a long, well-deserved rest. This music is way too fucking epic.
We need some epic camping music.
Epic camping music. Let's go with this one. This will do. Okay. So, the next morning, Dagran, you are... There's an... What are you? So many distractions.
I ask myself that question
there was
all the time.
Some kind of fly in here. Anyway. So... As you wake up, you just kind of see that Vellyne has made camp with you. And she's just kind of sitting across from you with somehow more zombie kobolds. All of which are just standing kind of looking at you, mouths agape. And she's just kind of staring at you.
You know, I would like to say that I've had nightmares like this, but I have actually woken up like this before. Can I help you?
Oh, no worries. I was just I was just waiting to go into town with you. I have some things to discuss with you and your friends. But first I wanted to offer my most profound thanks. It seems like those people would have been up shit creek without a paddle if it weren't for you and your very strange abilities.
Those come from my mama. Sorry, why were you staring at me?
Oh, I was just waiting for you to wake up.
That's creepy. I'm sorry. I just have to say it. No offense, but that is a little off-putting.
Your discomfort has been noted.
Wonderful. All right. Well, yeah. What? Is anything else I can do for you before we hit the old dusty trail?
You wanted to know about your sheep.
Do you know about my sheep, or were you just pulling my leg?
How determined are you to get that sheep back?
That's my best friend you're talking about.
There aren't very many sheep as big as that one.
No, there aren't.
And that sheep I last saw being carried away by a massive bird.
Son of a bitch.
Now,
in what direction?
Off towards the Sea of Moving Ice, I'm afraid. I have a bit more information than that. Riding on the back of this bird was a strange owl-like figure.
Hmm.
And part of the conversation I wish to have with everybody else. I have reason to believe this sheep is still alive, but it won't be for long. But I think that we can all help each other.
All right.
That sound agreeable?
I suppose so.
She extends a hand.
I grab it. I don't know how small the hand is, but just
Pretty small. She, kind of lets you lift yourself up on the hand, and, you feel her hand kind of strain and almost break under the weight, but she's strangely strong, and manages to right it and just kind of lift you up. And she goes, I'm gonna leave my boys out here. They're not really welcome in most towns, I find. Boys, make yourselves scarce. And they just kind of burrow into the snow.
Well, I tend to make more like them wherever I go, unfortunately.
It's very interesting to me.
It is.
Takes a lot of...
Glad you...
What were you saying?
Well, I was saying I'm glad it's interesting to you because it's a pain in the ass for me. I haven't had a nice sleep in a bed in quite some time.
Well, maybe you can relax on one of their beds. We'll just see what happens. Come on. The rest of you. You wake up and it's quieter than usual. You can kind of see out your window and you see people already getting to repairs. You see a couple of... Krixx, you actually see a couple of goblins out there helping out. With some of the with some of the buildings, just putting them back together and taking useful wood and putting it all in one big pile, one big scavenged pile. These goblins are incredibly good at scavenging and able to help out the rest of the town with the recovery efforts. Not necessarily of the people; they don't seem to care that much about the people. They seem to care about the lumber and what that can be used for. But it seems like recovery efforts are underway and going pretty smoothly, and it's a very, very quiet morning. What do you all do?
It's morning time by the time we get to Goodmead, or this is the next morning?
This is the next morning.
Right. Well, I wake up. I go downstairs. have some beefist.
It's a beefist.
That's short for breakfast. I eat whatever they have served. Do they have eggs?
They have eggs. They don't have very many, and it's very short-staffed because most people are like busy outside. But someone's able to just kind of come over and like throw some eggs together for you.
All right.
Scrambled. That's all they can really do at this point.
Love it.
Have time
Perfect.
For.
That's the way I like it.
You got a plate of eggs.
Excellent. I eat those eggs, and I think about the night before, and that woman we met, Vellyne. What's her name, right? Harpell?
Vellyne.
Vellyne Harpell. I think about how I recognize her name. It's one of the names Dazan gave me, of who, or I forget how I found that. I think he either gave me those names before I killed him,
Ashes
or I
gave
found those names. Ashes gave them to me. Of possible suspects in the murder or the death of my direwolf friend Locklear. That sparked some interest in me. So I want to eat my eggs first because I'm hungry. But then I want to go find her. Even though I know she's coming here, but I don't know that.
Right.
But Myles does.
Krixx, what are you doing?
I'm checking on the Goblin, seeing how they're doing, making sure they're taking adequate breaks, and curious about if there's any hunting parties out to get food supplies.
There's really no commanding goblin here. There's just like a couple that were scouting the town, and they're just kind of helping out. There have been... Holy shit, hello, top-down tabletop. Welcome to the stream.
16.
Welcome.
Willkommen, yes, hello.
The water's good.
Water's
Awesome.
just...
Yeah, good chives only. Sure. Hi. Anywho, so the town is starting to recover from the attack of the Chardalyn Dragon, and you all are just you all are just going about your business throughout town. Krixx, you have just engaged with some of the goblins that have been kind of helping look for. Wow, those notifications are just going off. Hello, everyone. Wow.
Welcome.
Welcome. How are you guys doing?
I like chives.
I like chives.
Ooh, chives.
Chives are very, very good, and part of any good meal, I'd probably say.
Part of any good breakfast.
A well-balanced meal always has chives.
Always has chives.
Indeed.
I put chives in my cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios and chives.
Honey Nut Chives, if you would.
Awesome. Anywho, as we were just saying, Krixx, there's no hunting parties that have been really sent out. It seems like most of them are trying to, come around and, just helping with recovery efforts at the moment. You see one goblin kind of starting to coordinate the efforts here. You do not recognize him, but he recognizes you, and he just says, King Krixx, hello! Hi! Do I salute? Do I do two? What is our salute? I don't know. It's been a while since we've been in an established, goblin force.
That's a good question. We don't really have a salute yet. I don't know.
Should we make up one, or is that low on the priority totem pole?
That's kind of low on the priority totem pole, but we'll figure it out at some point. I'm thinking something like this. We got noses. We got a nose for things.
A nose for things. Okay, cool. Great. Yeah. What do we do? We were just told to come help.
Yeah, so you guys have done a great job so far. A great job. I think we'll be part of 10 towns. We'll be part of 11 towns in no time. Anyways, so how many people we got over here?
We've got about 6 in this town.
How many is that all they sent, or is there more on the way?
Most of them are actually heading over to East Haven. They seem to have more people killed. That makes sense. We've got a couple that went to Dugan's Hole, and more just on the way, from what we understand. We were just the closest ones. We were just hanging out in the woods out here, scavenging for metal. There were some Veerbeegs, those big giant people, over in those caves, and we were kind of bartering with them for some metal pieces, to kind of help back at Cargaloak and help out here.
What were you bartering with? What do we even have to trade with them?
Purple worm poison. What?
You know how expensive that stuff. Anyways, that's fine. Just don't do it again. Frustration. It's okay. Just keep what you're doing. Whenever we're kind of done helping with wood and stuff, let's go hunt some things. Let's get some good food on the table, not just for us, but for them too. They're Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Absolutely. We can absolutely do that.
Sounds wonderful.
Cool. Awesome. Laraketh, how are you spending your morning?
Can I actually flash back to the night?
Sure.
I think honestly, I'm gonna be spending my morning trancing. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna do my whole stare at the moon thing, and try to remember every single detail that I can about the Frost Maiden. Just like full memory scan. What I can remember, what I know.
Okay, like physically, or just lore, or what she's been up to, like.
It's like kind of all of it.
All of it? Okay.
This seems. I mean, this was all her, right? Like the winter, the dragon, the dwarves. Like there's something. Like she's been the thread through all of it.
Okay. Make me a straight intelligence check for what has happened during this campaign. And then if you want after that, I can have you make a religion check to get anything else.
Well, I only got a 5 on the flat intelligence.
Okay, the flat intelligence is it's really hard. It's really hard for you to kind of connect the pieces again as to like how the Frost Maiden was involved with the Dwergar's attack on 10 towns. You know she was, but you're really struggling to see why.
Right.
So make me that religion check.
See, I just picked up I got another 4. That was 2 4s in a row. But I just picked up expertise in religion, so that's still like a 11.
An 11?
Oh, I can add a D8 to that.
Do it.
That's a 19.
From a 4 to a 19. I love this game. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So the answers kind of elude you, but then you just kind of start to piece together what she's about. The Frost Maiden is about cruelty. And the specific...
Can we imagine this as like I'm staring at the moon and like Aurora Borealis plays it out in like weird hallucination?
Oh hell
like,
yeah!
What's her what's the story that gets played in front of me?
Okay, yeah. So the Aurora just kind of the Frost Maiden's aurora, that's just kind of covering the sky, starts to be like broken through by the rays of light that shine from the moon that is still up in the sky. And as it does, you just start to see the aurora start to swirl, and you're blasted with just this chill. And the moon is kind of shining directly down on you, and you feel yourself just kind of freeze and petrify a little bit. Not literally, but like you find it so cold you can barely move. And you understand that the Frost Maiden is about not just the cruelty of winter, but about preserving things. Preserving the world as it is underneath a layer of ice. And she demands suffering and supplication.
Mm-hmm.
So the things that you kind of get from that are just kind of cruelty, stasis, and suffering.
And then I go into a trance.
Okay. So you just trance on the roof.
Essentially, I like wait until morning. I wait through the
night,
through the twilight hours, and then I trance with the morning sun.
Okay. The sun doesn't rise.
That's okay.
The sun never rises. But as the moon kind of fades behind the clouds, as the moon disappears, your eyes just kind of shut as you sink into a trance. Meanwhile, Dagran and Vellyne are kind of walking into town. Krixx, you're the first one to see them. Joe, you're kind of walking out of the Mead Hall, and you notice them as well. And they just kind of Vellyne just kind of waves at you. Dagran's just kind of stomping along behind, just checking over his shoulder constantly. Terrified of anything lurking beneath the snow. And you all kind of meet up, like, in the middle of town. She goes, well, where's your dragon-like friend and the little boy that you cart around?
Little boy, I don't know, but the dragon, the half-dragon got, they suffered some head injury.
Oh, I see. Well, we can catch him up later.
Morning, Mr. Mustache.
Oh.
Green guy.
Hello. To you both. I do have some questions, especially for you, Vellyne.
Of course. I'm here to answer questions, and I have some to ask of my own. Would you mind if we go inside? It's rather cold out here.
Oh, yes. Yes, we can do that.
Of course. Are you're still on the roof, Laraketh? That's where you tranced?
Yep.
Okay.
I should be coming.
Yeah, she does not. She does not notice you. But you kind of just pull out of your trance as you see all of the group kind of walking back into the building.
Do I see Vellyne?
Yes.
I want to hear her. I want to insight check her.
I want to
the other thing
hear.
I have expertise in that. So my passive insight is 18. I just want to know what her intentions are. I want to learn. I want to. Why is she with?
I don't really use passive insight, but you can make me a check. You can make me a check.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20?
Plus
Okay.
8.
Her intentions are helpful. But she wants something from you. This is you've run into these kind of people before. You've run into Arcane Brotherhood types. You not as much, but from the little that you know, they're definitely like morally shady. But she seems like she has an earnest wish to help you guys and wants something in return. And what else can I give you? She's not trying to kill you or trying to trick you. She just has something she thinks that you want, and you have something that she wants. Whatever she may have done in the past, she has no ill will towards you right now. What does bricked for the evening mean? Yes, that player is currently not here. We have a running gag in our campaigns that when a player is out for the evening, a brick falls out of nowhere and knocks them unconscious, and the party has to drag them around. So that character is currently bricked, but Regan will be coming on actually fairly soon. She's just getting ready. She had a kind of a late day today. But yeah, that's what bricked for the evening means. Awesome. Cool. Great. So you all kind of enter the Mead Hall. What are you doing, Laraketh?
Oh yeah, I immediately after they come in, I'll just hop on down and come join them.
Okay. So as you enter the Mead Hall, it's kind of, like I mentioned earlier, it's empty. For the most part, you see a couple people, like a skeleton crew kind of working the tavern. You see a couple of really tired people just having a quick drink or getting something to eat just because they forgot to eat last night in all the chaos. But Vellyne just kind of pulls up to a table, sits down, and just kind of gestures to it. So
I sit. No, sorry.
No, it's okay. I've been rather demanding of you so far, and haven't really answered any questions of yours. So why don't you shoot first?
Who are you?
Oh, well, Vellyne Harpell. I am a necromancer of the Arcane Brotherhood. One of the oldest. Come from a noble family, and just have a passion for ancient things, living and dead. And everything in between, I suppose.
How old are you?
That's a very unkind thing to ask a lady. I dare say I'm about... She thinks for a long moment. She's like, probably about 76 years old.
Oh. Wow, you look pretty good for... great for 76.
Thank you. I take care of myself, I suppose.
Yeah.
She,
do you...
You notice that, like, she does seem, as you look at her now, she looks a little bit younger than she did last night. A little less weathered.
Do you happen to know, in your travels, did you ever happen to meet a direwolf with a piercing blue eyes and has a knack for the common tongue, answers to the name Locklear?
He was one of Dazan's little experiments, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yes. Yes, I am to believe that Dazan was his captor, and he died by Dazan's hands. But I have other knowledge saying that possibly others were the culprit. Maybe maybe you.
Well, it's certainly possible. I've killed a fair share of dogs, mostly to raise them, and use for my sled, but, I don't know any dire wolves that I've had to bring back up. And trust me, if I did kill your dire wolf, I wouldn't have let it go to waste.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very comforting, I guess.
Was that a disturbing thing to say? I'm sorry. I spend most of my time in the presence of corpses. Not really good at bedside manner, as you would.
That's pretty fair.
I see. I guess that makes sense. Would you happen to know anyone that could have had any interaction with my friend? You knew that Dazan, he was one of Dazan's experiments, but do you know if any others could have come in contact with him? Any friends of Dazan?
I'm sure you know that the Arcane Brotherhood are really at each other's throats constantly, right? And I can't imagine that it would have been personal if someone did happen to kill this animal. But it really could have been anyone. I'd say the most likely culprits are the ones that are here in Icewind Dale. Do you happen to have any other leads? I might be able to tell you something about the rest of them.
I have two other names. Avarice and Nas Lantamir. Lantamir.
Lantamir, yeah. Well, Ashes Avarice is, I assume, who you're talking about.
Oh yes, I've knocked her off the list. I don't suspect her. The only other names after Ashes was you and Nasalantamir.
I can add another one. Just for the record, a Valish Gant.
That
A Valish Gant.
Is that the owl person you were telling me about?
Oh, no. No, that owl person, I believe your friends could probably tell you who that was. How do I put this? You familiar with Auriel?
No.
The Frost Maiden?
Oh, yes.
No.
Well,
Right.
yeah, we know of her, yeah.
You noticed you introduced yourself as Dagrin, right? Oh, hello. Apparently, it looks like Regan is logging in right now.
Hi.
No,
Ah,
no, Haas, go away.
Okay.
Will, can you ban that, please?
And I ban what?
Haas00312, it's a hate bot.
Oh, did one just come in?
Yeah, one just followed. Can you ban it?
Oh,
I've been having I can't figure out how to ban them while I'm streaming, because they don't stay in chat or anything, so it's like I can't click on them, and they unfollow like right away.
It's very weird, and I hate it. Okay, I'm just taking a second to reorganize everybody's player frames. Hi, Regan. How's it going?
Oh, you know. Sorry, I was in the middle of an audition that's due tomorrow morning, and I didn't want to get up and do it tomorrow, so I was doing it, and then I wasn't happy with the take, and then I transformed my makeup, and now we're here.
And that's the story. At this point, during all of this, Drakiel, you wake up from your long nap.
I feel like I was put into one of the rooms in Goodmead, and then I was woken up by whoever I left in charge with just a stack of paperwork.
Yeah, you've been working on paperwork all morning to, like, requisition aid from other towns, to send aid elsewhere. It's been quite a hell of a morning. Yeah, your hand is starting to hurt from all the signing, but you finished most of that, and you come downstairs to see Vellyne, that older woman with the zombie kobolds, who are not here right now, kind of talking to the rest of the party. And in the meantime, I'm sorry, what was being asked of her? Where I got lost a little bit.
Why? Who is this?
The Frost Maiden, right?
Frost Maiden lady?
Yes, the Frost Maiden is the god of winter's cruelty, and she is responsible for this everlasting winter. You've noticed that it's gotten insanely cold. Cold enough that even your Goliath physiology can probably feel it at this point.
I thought it was just winter time.
Well,
It's always winter.
You're not wrong. And that's kind of what I'm here to talk to you about. But to finish answering your question, Joe, there's Vellyne Harpell, who is a transmutation wizard. Lantamir, a divination wizard, and Ashes Avarice, an evocation wizard. Now, you've crossed off Ashes, and that's fine. Lantamir is a slippery one herself that I've been kind of looking for, so she might be a good match for your dog killer. And Vellyne Harpell is actually in prison right now for a bunch of trouble that he caused around 10 towns. And he's also a pretty good bet.
What kind of trouble?
Well, you know, he started basically a crime syndicate rivaling the Black Network. And he tried to overthrow the Speaker of Bryn Shander. A bunch of heroes came and kicked his ass and threw him in prison.
I see.
He makes that...
And where's this... What were you saying?
He makes that Nerth Maxildanar person over in Targos look like a teddy bear.
We killed him yet?
Don't remember. He's been kind of off my radar for a while.
You have not killed
I think
him.
he's still alive.
You have not
Right,
killed
we
him.
just took his snakes. Speaking of which, we have the baby Chardalyn Dragon.
Which is, like, curled up on your shoulder and making people just kind of freak out when they see it, and it just kind of hides in your coat.
Where might... Just two last questions.
Mm-hmm.
Where might I find Lantamir? Also, where is this prison that Vellyne Harpell inhabits?
I think I can answer your question by asking a few of my own.
Oh.
You're interested in ending this rhyme of the Frost Maiden, correct?
Yes.
That is a goal of ours, yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And you've probably been at a loss for exactly how to do such a thing.
Yes, she seems very powerful, and she does not like us at all.
We've also
And has
been
thwarted us.
we've been busy.
Of course.
Yeah.
You were the ones.
We have lots of tasks.
You were the ones who caused that disturbance over in the Black Cabin, correct? Where you activated a device, and it caused summer for a short period of time, correct? That was you?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
That was me.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Very well done, by the way. I don't know how you all managed to do that. You don't seem like wizards yourselves, but
Oh, they were dead.
No, yeah, we all blew up.
you were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
for
great.
brief. Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
time.
Little Orby
a
thing.
while before that too.
Little Orby thingy glowed. I ran. Fade.
I'll have to
Yes,
quiz you
also-
on the details of that later. She takes out her notebook and just, like, makes a little note. And she goes, but anyway, that device that was created was based on an ancient artifact called a mythalar. These devices used to power cities long, long ago. They kept them floating in the air. The ancient Netherese were capable of casting spells more powerful than a wish spell. More powerful than anything that we can do. And some of their magic artifacts still lie underneath the ice. Now, one of these cities I know for a fact is buried beneath the Regan Glacier, far to the east. I consider myself a bit of an archaeologist.
To the east, then East Haven.
East of East Haven, far east of East Haven.
Y'all were dead?
Oh, yes, apparently. I would like
Mm-hmm.
I would like to discuss that a bit more in a bit.
Yeah.
But regardless,
Takes a slight scoot away from the table.
I know for a fact
They were dead.
that in Ithran is one of these mythalars. And through it, we could do fantastic things. We could end this winter forever. Not in a way that would throw off the natural course of seasons, but end this supernatural winter.
He's going to know.
What'd you know?
He'll know.
He'll never know.
No.
Of course you will. Why do you think that I'm asking for your help?
To paint a target on our back while you get to get by without doing the dirty work.
Well, you get your... whatever that thing's called. I already forgot its name.
A mythalar.
Mythalar?
A mythalar.
Yeah.
What use would you have for... You want the Mythalar, personally?
The mythalar itself is fantastic. But, I imagine there's other things in Ithran that would be far more interesting to a wizard such as myself. The mythalar, wonderful, but I believe it should only be used to stop this never-ending winter. Anything else is not my concern.
Gonna do that? How is it gonna do that? How does this thing stop the winter?
Well, she pulls out her notes.
Completely eyes glazed over at this point.
Yeah. She
Also,
goes.
to be fair, we could reason with her. I did tell the good people of Goodmead that I would talk to her. Promises.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like I said, mythalars are objects that used to hold cities in the sky. And they hold magic that is a remnant of a time long gone where mortals were able to match the power of gods. You're telling me a device like that can't cast a control weather spell at a level beyond what current gods can do?
I don't know.
She's kind of speaking excitedly. She's not judging you, but she's just kind of she's like starting to speak a little faster and flipping through her notes. And she kind of takes a breath. Yes, yes, Ben?
What does this have to do with my sheep? You did say this had that she took my sheep. Why does she have my sheep?
Well,
Ariel the Frost Maiden took your sheep?
well, no, the Frost Maiden didn't take the sheep. Her rock did.
You said she was on top of
A rock?
the rock.
The bird, the mastiff
Yeah.
bird.
Hawk is a large bird.
Yeah, you
Oh.
you said that she was on top, so I would assume by transitive property she took my sheep.
Well, it's possible that Ariel wanted something with the sheep, but
a
I would
big
assume
fucking
that
word for me.
I'd assume that the big bird would want to eat the sheep.
Big
Bird
bird?
is the word.
The bird is the word.
There's a lot of threads in this.
Yes, but
I'm gonna have to beat up a bird. All right.
there are
Well, you like chicken, don't you?
I mean, I can I can take it or leave it.
There are two things that we need to get to Ithran. One of which is in the hands of the Frost Maiden herself. A artifact called the Codicil of White.
The Cotter
I
seal
ever
of
heard of
white.
that?
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Bless you.
You're welcome. That will open a pathway to Ythryn. That's step 1. 2, we need to figure out exactly where this entrance to Ythryn is. And those are the 2 things that we need to do to get there. If you go to wherever this codicil is, I guarantee you that you'll run into that rock and you'll run into your sheep. Or whatever remains of it.
I don't like you saying it like that.
Oh, I'm just being realistic. Would you like me to be optimistic?
No, I would love that, actually. Yes.
All right. Your sheep is most definitely alive and not eaten by a giant bird.
Oh, good. That makes me feel a lot better.
Good.
Maybe
glad that I
they're
was able to
good
help.
friends.
Yeah, maybe they've developed a friendship.
Bessie is actually notorious for making friends with monsters. So.
How does this relate? You said this would connect to finding the prison where Vellyne Harpell is.
Yes. I have 2 leads for you. Nas Lantamir was on her way to Icewind Dale, and I know for a fact that she knows where the Codicil of White is. She was coming here on a boat called the Dark Duchess. We haven't heard from it in a little while.
Wasn't the Dark Duchess the ship with the Chardalyn mermaid on it that the ghost possessed that was docked in East Haven? Or am I crazy?
That was not a thing. That was not
Because the only boats we've come across are the ones that are in East Haven. Where we questioned and killed a couple of Dwergar.
Well, she was coming in from the west, so you'd have to probably search the west coast of Icewind Dale to be able to find that. But that's where
Wicked
you'd
Witch
find
of the West.
But Joe, that's where you would find Nas Lantamir, or at least a clue to her location.
All
Now-
right. Oh.
Vellyne Harpell was also looking for Ythryn in his time here. And I suspect that he may know the location of it. So, you can have your questions answered by both of them. If you just go to Revel's End. Far to the north of here. I know exactly where that is. But be warned, it's the highest security prison in all of Farron. So, do be careful. And while you search for those leads, I have a few more that I would like to follow up on. So I suggest that we split up, and we work on this together.
Exactly, are you? Yeah.
What's Oh, keep going.
Drakiel, first.
Before we split up, do you have any idea where Ashes is headed next? Because, she was there at the Dwergar in sunlight, and then she was not. So, I personally believe she's fine and alive and just continuing whatever her quest is. I just want to catch up with her and have a little conversation.
Oh, you're her little... Oh. Interesting. What were you saying, Laraketh?
What exactly are you gonna go do while we do all that?
Well, I was hoping to track down a simulacrum of Dazan. I heard that he has met his fate. I was hoping to track him down and see what he might know about all this.
Does that? Yeah, we know him.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours.
Really? Would you
Dazan?
happen to know where he is?
Let me check my notes in my head.
I was going to search for Dazan, and I was also going to actually track down Ashes Avarice and see what she knows. I don't imagine either of them will be... I don't imagine that Ashes will be too forthcoming with me. We're not on very good terms. But I believe that Stazan may be pliable.
I think last we heard from Stazan, he was headed towards Goodmead with the cult, which is why the cult was here, right?
Yeah.
That sounds right, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll keep looking in that direction then. If you'd like me to come with you to one of these locations, I can. I just figured that I'd be more helpful if I was checking these other locales.
Just curious.
I'm not trying to pawn all the work off on you or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's not really my MO. I like getting my hands dirty.
Okay.
Anywho, what do y'all think?
What's in this alliance for you?
He gets to see her ruins.
I get to see one of the most fantastic things that any wizard has ever laid eyes on, at least for thousands of years.
Okay.
Do you want to insight check that?
I definitely do.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
let's do that.
shouldn't.
Let me help you out.
22.
22. Okay.
Well, I'll throw a dime. 27.
Alright. Joe, what'd you get?
And that 20.
Nice.
Krixx?
18.
18. There's an understanding among all of you, and she knows you know as well. There's something specific there that she wants. Joe, you know that it's not the Mythalar. There's something else that she's looking for. And what'd you ask, Laraketh?
That was my question too.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
Joe, you know for certain it's not the Mythalar. Laraketh, you're not quite sure that it's not, but you don't get like an adversarial vibe from this. Like she's keeping her secret. She's playing her cards close to her chest.
She's
being coy. But yeah. So do we have an agreement? It's not binding. I'm not a devil or anything. I just
All right.
want to know if I have friends.
Don't have to cut ourselves and shake hands or nothing like that.
Oh no, that's not my MO.
Okay. All right then. I suppose for now it's a deal, at least on my end.
Yeah, I'm willing to see where this goes.
Excellent.
We're not people you want to fuck with.
Yes, we are known to fuck people up.
Quite a mouth on this 13-year-old.
Yeah, he's
know,
not.
right?
He's
I
not in
love
great
him.
company.
He's died and come back to life. It's fine.
I watched the group of you take down a dragon. I'm quite formidable myself, but I know for a fact that if I were to go toe-to-toe with you all, I would get completely decimated. I'm alone out here. Well, I have a couple of zombie friends, but they're not exactly bright, and I have a feeling that they're not able to handle the rest of you. I don't have any intention of hurting any of you.
All right.
Is she lying to me?
You can make an insight check.
Yeah, no, I don't need to.
I just innately don't look trustworthy.
That's a 21.
Eesh.
She has no intention of hurting you. If you end up getting hurt, she does not give a single fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
think all the cards are on the table except for exactly what she wants.
That's basically it. You've dealt with Arcane Brotherhood people before. They're cagey, they're coy, they're assholes, and they're selfish. She wouldn't be doing this if she didn't have a selfish reason to do so. But that does not necessarily mean that she's a straight-up supervillain.
Okay.
And she's just very, very, very smart. Anyhow.
All right.
Excellent. And she just kind of stands up and goes, I will see you all around. She reaches into her pocket, pulls out a little stone, and just kind of leaves it on the table and says, if you need to contact me, there you have it. And I'll be sure to let you know anything that I end up knowing. Sound good?
Well,
Awesome.
sounds like a plan. Thanks.
Congratulations, heroes of 10 Towns. Let's see if you can save 10 Towns again. And she walks out the door.
20 towns.
20 Towns.
All right. That lady is fishy.
Yeah. But
She's dead.
it's held up to scrutiny.
How long would it take to cook a rock, do you think?
It's basically a really, really, really large.
It's a dragon-sized
Large is the
bird.
Is it large or like gargantuan? What
think
size category?
I think it's gargantuan. Let me take a look. Rocks are gargantuan. It is a dragon-sized bird.
First, I'm gonna yeet that bird, and then I'm gonna eat that bird.
Oh.
I'd like to see you do that.
Yeet and then eat, my friends. Yeet and then eat.
I wonder if we can. Has she left at this point?
Do you want to say something to her, or are you waiting for her to leave?
No,
She's left.
I want to say something to the group without her.
Okay, she's gone.
She did tell us all that we needed to do this without her. We could figure this out without her. If at any point we think she's going to try something.
Right. So we don't really need to share any information with her.
No. If she really, ticks us off, we can leave her in the dust.
Can she hear us through that stone there, though?
Only like once a day.
Hmm. Can she hear us right now through the stone?
Hello?
The stone sits
Hello?
on the table. By the way, I never gave a picture of this person. I'm going to add it to the group chat.
I don't think it's working.
The stone sits in the middle of the table.
Very suspicious.
It's card.
This is what she looks like.
I love her.
Oh yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Kind of looks like my grandma.
That's kind of
She looks like your mom? Oh.
My grandma.
Grandma have zombies that follow her around too?
Kobold zombies.
Cats. Outdoor cats that she likes to feed.
Okay. Honestly, kobold zombies, cats, the same thing almost.
Pretty much.
Pretty much the same thing.
All right then, gang.
We got shit to do, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess our next step is to head to Revel's End. Or we could go out west and find Naslantamir.
Which way? Which way is Revel's End?
Revel's End
Is Revel's End? Can you fill me in really quick?
You're echoing, Regan.
I think I'm coming through Will's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, I
Nobody
think my
else's.
voice. Yeah, I think it's just my voice tone.
Weird. Anywho,
We're all rumblies.
so to give the journal entry, the quest guide version of this, she wants you to find Ythrin.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
To get there, you need something called the Codicil of White, which is
the Frost Maiden has.
which the Frost Maiden has. Nas Lantamir knows where she is.
Mm-hmm.
You also need to know where the entrance to Ythrin is. Valish Gant, who's at Revel's End, the prison, knows that. Those are your 2 leads. Of course, you can track down other leads as well as if you'd like to try something on your own. She is currently trying to track down Stazan and Ashes.
If I may make a request, I would like to find the location of this ice lady. As quickly as possible before my friend is lunch. If that is amenable to anyone else.
Yes, I feel your plight. I've empathy for you, for your friend, and I will help you at all cost to help you save your sheep friend. Because I too have lost an animal companion, and I know how it feels.
I've got one problem with your plan to beat the rock to it. So let's say you're a bird, right? And you grab an animal for food. How long are you gonna wait till you eat it?
I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen a giant sheep before. It's more wool than it is meat.
It's like a giant pillow.
It's pretty much a giant pillow.
Okay, but how big was the bird?
I'm just saying that's a nasty hairball. Bessie's probably got a few trips up and down before it finally gets down to the stomach.
Look,
Probably take
if
a
you
while,
were
and even if it did get eaten, because this thing could eat it whole, but it would take a long time to digest with all that wool.
Birds love big fluffy nests. Okay? And if you were a giant bird and you found a big fluffy thing, would you eat it or would you sit on it?
He might just be taking its wool for its nest.
Or
Is
that.
Bessie an egg? Is my sheep an egg?
It could be.
Have you
Yeah,
considered
honestly,
this?
The wool.
What if she hatches? I can't take care of that.
Then we don't want to know what comes out of that egg.
I gotta know what's inside of that egg. It's a scientist's responsibility.
Maybe, oh god. Maybe we don't
They
cut open your
exactly
sheep.
strike me as a scientist, but alright.
All right.
All right then. So it sounds like the plan is to locate this Nas Lantamir so she can reveal where the Codicil of White is.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. One more question for you all. That's more of a request. When I hit that dragon, didn't really do a lot. You know, I was a lot more effective hugging it rather than hitting it. Does anybody have some way I can do better with that?
Let me look at my spell list.
How do you like to fight?
Does somebody have a weapon?
I'm fine with fighting.
No, how do you like to fight? Like barehanded weapons? What?
Oh no. He shows you. He has this god awful like gauntlet that has a full longsword just welded to it. I like to punch things, but it stabs when I punch.
Would you like?
There's a name for that. There's a name for that kind of weapon. What is that called? You go on.
Stupid.
Trying to make the most annoying thing I
Stupid.
could think
That's the name for it.
It's a stupid.
I currently have 2 large weapons on me. I could offer you my trusty great axe Richard, if you're so inclined.
I mean,
It is a +1 great axe, isn't it?
It is.
That's two-handed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, and
It's
all
called
my
a
stuff is
pata. It's
a
called
pata. Unfortunately, most of my stuff I need the shield to be as effective. Although I do appreciate the offer.
I will look at the tiny ascending stone on the table and just cast enlarge on it and be like, "Is this what you mean?"
A boulder? Not a boulder. It's a rock.
I was gonna make that joke earlier, but I thought it beneath me.
Oh, nothing's beneath me.
No, at the time, it was a good scene. I didn't want to interrupt.
I mean, I'm not above throwing rocks at people, but
Oh, I can do that to you.
oh, you mean that?
I just didn't want to do it here because then the entire inn would break.
Yeah. I mean, that might help if I want to do the same thing I did with the dragon. But I'm sure we'll find something.
I do think it is a really good attack plan for you to hold on to our enemies while we chop at them.
You know, that's exactly what my mama always used to say.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "All right, son, go hug that their beastie over there." And I was like, "All right, mama." And then while it was stopped moving, she just bonked it on the head.
Your mother is a smart woman.
I like to think so, but she's not as good as me at language and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Laughing?
Why are you sorry? We all have our differences.
Oh yes, I'm not sorry. You know what? I'm just going to stop talking.
All right. Well, while you guys are dealing with this, I need to go find whoever has some kind of authority in this town right now.
Timothy.
That would go.
That would be Drakiel, Krixx.
Really? Even though most of the followers are dead?
What?
I thought most of the people were dead. Oh, the cultists. Yeah. I thought this was cultist.
Drakiel is the speaker of the town.
Mm-hmm.
This is Drakiel's town.
I thought we were in a different town than that.
Drakiel, Draki, it's a pleasure.
Drakiel, you're not gonna be here, so who's in charge?
Oh, that would be me. Olivessa just kind of pops up from behind the bar.
All right.
I'm the general secretary of Goodmead.
Good. There's gonna be more goblins on the way.
Right. A couple of them have showed up and they have proved quite useful. I was a little bit doubtful, but you seem okay, and they seem okay. So if there's more goblins coming, I will make sure to assign them duties. Are they okay working under me?
I'll talk to them. They don't really have a choice, but as long as you don't, you make sure they get a 30-minute break every 6 hours. Well,
otherwise they'll
30-minute breaks every 6 hours. Two breaks.
It's a 5-minute break every hour or a 10-minute break every 90 minutes.
Yeah, they're not taking short 5-minute breaks. No, they're they're gonna try to be 10-minute breaks.
I can give
Anyways,
them a 1 hour. I can give them a 1 hour break every 8 hours. How is that?
That's fine. That's fine. Also, the groups that come, if there's nothing else to do, just have them go out and hunt. Direct them to the best. Direct them to the best place to get a game with low risk. I don't want to be losing my people.
Game is not really common in this area. I would suggest simply tending to our livestock and making sure that they're alive.
Don't trust them near the livestock.
Okay, then I guess they can hunt. We're really just trying to build houses again. We have a whole bunch of homeless people now because their homes were burned down.
Yeah, whatever you need them to do, just have them do it. Once they're done, or once they're getting on your nerves, just send them down the way.
Okay, we'll try and send some to Dugan's Hole once we're done here. Like, food isn't really a problem. The Mead Hall was untouched.
Also, the never-ending pot is here. So.
Well, honestly, it doesn't seem that weird, considering that the Duergar are known for their love of mead, and they might have wanted to have some of our good mead when they took over 10 towns.
Mm-hmm. Copy.
It's a strategically important location.
It is the best mead in the Trice.
How far away is the Thunlakalaga tribe?
The Thunlakalaga tribe. I believe that they're in the I believe they're in the mountains to the southeast. About 2 days out.
I feel like I've been traveling for a while. Why am I Irish now?
Because I'm Irish. It's contagious.
Always.
Oh no! It's a sickness. It's a sickness you see.
It's a sickness you see.
I would try to send word to get help from them, but
if you'd like us to send word, we can send word for you. The Thunlakalaga tribe has visited every now and then. They came by a couple of weeks ago with their wheel of athleticism. It was quite entertaining. We can send it. We can send.
Yeah, we ran into them. Remember?
if a large frost giant woman comes with them, do not be surprised. That is my mother. She will be helpful.
Noted. She makes a note.
Slow and clear, and it'll all be good.
I will trust you. Drakiel, does all this sound okay with you?
Yep.
Excellent. Your input is always appreciated.
Crunched or burned down.
And if they start to burn down the village, just let them do it. They'll have a good time.
She didn't want to be speaker, and she basically is anyway.
Off to see the goblins, the wonderful goblins of Oz.
Anyway, great. So that's all handled, and she runs off to deliver these orders. What do y'all do?
Maybe we should get. Oh, I don't know. Never mind. We could find a weapon for our friend.
Do you still have that? Do you still have that Sephic Caltro sword?
Oh yeah. Do we?
The one.
The one with that does cold damage and that does extra cold damage and has it's a +1 longsword.
Didn't we sell
I
that?
guess.
Did you sell it?
So
I don't have it.
I don't have it. I think we might have sold it for Joe's plate armor.
I think you
that's
did.
okay. I have it.
Okay. So you do not really have a weapon for Dagrin other than his arm blade thing.
We have a fuck ton of magic. Do we have a fuck ton of magic items? Yes, we do.
Not really. Oh wait, did we get stuff last time?
We got stuff the other time. A golden mask, a wand of web.
Wait.
I'm not so good with the magic-y stuff.
A gray spider silk rogue.
I have a
Cloak of
purple
elven
headdress.
kind.
Yeah, I got the cloak already. I dibs that one real hard.
I got the wand of web.
Got a statue of a Demogorgon that basically turns people to stone.
That doesn't. All right. That's fine. We'll figure it out.
We'll find you a great weapon.
A rock for your rock.
Nothing is as powerful as a good hug.
I have a feeling that I have a feeling you'll find something.
Walk outside. Oh fuck! Trips over a magic weapon just in the street.
Trips over a Vorpal sword.
Exactly.
Krixx on the ever expanding mission to find a better weapon.
Do
Yes.
you want to give him the immovable rod?
No, I gave the immovable rod to Krixx.
I was just considering giving it to him because honestly, I'm gonna forget I have that in any situation.
I think Joe should have that. I think Joe would.
Joe didn't have.
I have a lot of shit right now.
Okay. You don't need to attune to it. You just need to push them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll hold on to it for a little bit. But after the session, if I don't, if I can't.
Get places. I can get some pretty wild places with a immovable.
It's like it's like the paintbrush glitch in Oblivion, where you just drop it and just climb on it.
It literally just floats if you press the button, right?
2 immovable rods becomes an infinite ladder.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know I could use it like that, so now I will definitely make use of it.
I mean,
you can also stick it in things' mouths so they can't move. That's what Joe did.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that big of a rod, so I don't...
But it's immovable.
It's a specific situation. You have to get it really far in to, like, lock something in place. Like, it can't be able to, like, pull its mouth off of it.
So you're saying if I threw a dragon to the ground and then pinned it and then put it on its throat and clicked it, it wouldn't move?
Maybe not a dragon.
I'm just saying, like in our previous situation, but yeah,
it takes.
What is it? It's like a.
It takes 8,000 pounds of force, or 8,000.
It takes a 30 or better to get out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's possible.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
I think you'll have your hands full pinning a dragon down.
Anyway, which way are we walking?
Think we're headed west. That's where Vellyne said Nas was last seen, or where it was last heard she was.
Yeah, Nas is the one that was on the ship, correct?
Yes, the Dark Duchess.
Okay, so let's go maybe to where the Loch Ness Monster is even, because that's a watery hole.
The dinosaur? You can knock that one out as well. The same
it's over in the water.
You want to go that way?
It's to the west.
It is.
Yeah, let's go that direction.
Okay.
And off we go. Into the wild.
Want to wrestle a dinosaur?
I'll wrestle anything, honestly.
Alright, just give me 1 second.
Will it taste good if we cook it?
I don't know.
I don't know if we should kill it.
Maybe we can find Fievel.
If it tries to eat one of you, I will probably kill it. And if I do kill it, we can eat it if you like.
Look, all I'm saying is I have 2 options. Either I hug something or I eat something. There's not really much of an in-between on that one.
You eat stuff?
Will you eat stuff?
I mean, but those are the only things you do ever?
Well, I mean, I'm not eating you, am I? Opens his hands to be like, No, the hugs. Oh,
hug! I thought you were trying to eat me.
No, you either hug you or I eat you. Those are my 2.
I thought
the hugging looks.
Okay.
You're really confusing me.
It's gonna take you.
Your hugging looks like it.
It's gonna take you a couple days to get there. But you make your way across 10 towns to Bremen.
We have our oh god, axe beaks.
It'll
right?
take inexplicably they have found their way back to you. They're very well trained.
I don't remember what happened with Timothy though.
He's just hanging out. He's just like hanging out right outside the building.
All right.
Dagrin, you can
Timothy
ride
was on
Timothy.
the sled. Yeah.
You can ride Timothy because you do not have an axe beak.
Isn't Timothy like almost the same size as me?
He's a bit taller.
It's a piggyback ride.
It's the cutest fucking thing.
So, you make your way like down the trail. You're pretty safe. You camp for a night, and you end up in the sleepy town of Bremen, sitting on the west bank of Mare Dualden, at the mouth of the Shangarn River. The harbor is frozen. You see local fishers hauling their boats across the ice to put them into the lake. And it's just a very, very quiet town.
Is there any way we could have gone through some of the towns on the way back to do some shopping for our new friend?
Sure, I was like, I was kind of
I
just
know,
trying to...
but...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can shop in Bridgeshatter.
Yeah, shouldn't we also, like, check in with them?
With the Bryn Shandies?
Yeah, with the Bryn Shandies. Just to be like, hey, so we did the thing we talked about doing.
Give us
going
a
to
gold
weapon
to
shop.
Oh, yeah. And we
You
did
know
also blow them all up. So,
What did we do?
right? Was that in East Haven? No, that was in East Haven.
That's
not
in
Bryn
East Haven,
Shander.
not Bryn Shander.
Yeah. Yeah, we should talk to them. I forgot about that.
Right. You make your way to Bridgeshander.
Let's go to Beekman and Blades, get another axe beak, and get something for our new friend.
Okay. Alright, so what are you doing first?
Weapon shop.
Let's get our reward first.
You should do
And
that.
then we can spend it there.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, there's a reward.
There was a reward that was promised.
Nice.
You can dragon, my friend.
I thought that was just for we did that because we're good people.
Well, yeah.
We
But
also
also-
got paid to do it.
Some people that have deep pockets asked us to do it.
That sounds was not aware that you all were businessmen, but all right.
As you
It
approach,
should do something anyway.
I'm
Well,
a
that's an
reformed.
insult.
That's not surprising to me, Mr. Krixx. Your
As
Majesty.
it should be. Yes.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I get your honorifics correct.
I appreciate it.
as you approach Bridgeshander, the town is packed. It seems like a lot of refugees from East Haven and Goodmead and Dugan's Hole have all kind of come into the city. You see in the town square a large refugee camp has been like put up. You approach the speaker's house and rap on the door. And no one answers. But as you're about to like knock again, you hear a voice behind you. Oh, it's you. And you turn around, and there is Speaker Duvessa Shane.
Turning.
Hello. I heard what you all did. apparently a dragon attacked East Haven?
Yeah, dragons hold Good Mead and East Haven.
Yes, that seems to be where most of these refugees are coming from. Tell me, what is the situation in those towns? I haven't been able to hear from them for a couple of days.
I would say they're in pretty rough shape. Lots of people displaced, homes destroyed. A good amount of people did die, but we did also save the majority of 10 towns, so...
Some of you may die. Sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yes, hello, Victoria. So, she just goes, yes, the agreement was that each town was going to give you 200 gold. I believe that was our agreement.
Was it? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. In fact, I'm going to make an executive decision and say that's what it was.
I think it was 400.
I'm going to look at my notes.
100. Take it or leave it.
But since three towns were unable to provide the money based on being destroyed, we are going to cut that down a little bit. I apologize.
Understandable.
And she walks inside, and after a few minutes, she comes back out with a big sack of gold. Here's what we can spare. The rest has been sent to those towns to assist in the recovery efforts. And just as a personal thank you from me, she pulls out another bag and goes, here's another 200. That is 1,600 gold.
Holy moly.
A lot of gold.
Yes. You kill a dragon and suddenly everybody's happy.
Damn.
I wouldn't say we're happy. We have lost many lives, and it's going to be a while before 10 towns can recover from this, especially in the middle of this grueling winter. But, what can you do? That is our lot, I suppose. I'm very thankful for what you've done. There hasn't been a hero like any of you for a very long time.
When is the next gathering of 10 towns?
What do you mean?
When I had that, when it was like one of the first streams I was a part of, was that not a meeting of the 10 towns?
I know. She's asking you.
Oh. When would you guys all gather, all the speakers of the 10 towns gather around again?
Technically once a month is generally what we do. Why?
Okay.
So we should have another meeting in approximately 3 weeks.
Good. Because I would like to speak to all of you about 11 towns.
Right. We can have that conversation now if you'd like.
Sure.
Now, you will obviously be welcome to that meeting when we discuss this, at least for a brief period of time. But I would like you to make your case here so that I may pitch it in the minutes to the meeting.
So,
why is my question, essentially.
I had this idea that we wouldn't
Drink!
What? Oh.
Oh, great. I was like, great, bye. Great walk.
Bye.
You're a goblin now. I actually gotta go get water after this. No more Krixx voice right now. I need water. So I would like. The goblins have gone under a reform lately. We would like to, and enter society, if you will. And as you may have not heard, I have forced my people to provide assistance during these times to your decimated towns. And I would like to continue to have goodwill amongst us and try to stray away from our old ways of rioting and pillaging and burning down your town. Well, trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we're not very successful. You're still here.
Drakiel, you raised your hand.
Found it in my notes.
What was it?
1800.
Yes, because that was... Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think 1400 is fair since 3 towns were destroyed.
Pretty fair. Pretty fair.
Pretty fair.
I do also have a very expensive purple headdress on. We could sell that. It
does
pretty
say
pricey.
1800 plus. As in it was going to be 1800, give or take some.
Give or take.
I'm gonna go with 1400. That's what she had, and that's what I said.
400 gold actually doesn't sound like a whole lot for repairs, so it's pretty fair.
I mean, we live in a wilderness. Of course we don't need stuff for repairs. You can go and cut down the trees.
A goblin that doesn't want a goblin anymore. Exactly. She looks at you, Krixx, and she just goes, alright, here's the thing. The kobolds in Tourmaline have been a massive success integrating into society. I have no problems with goblins integrating into 10 towns. So why is it that you want a self-sufficient society outside of 10 towns and won't simply assimilate into one of our major cities?
Because we like where we are.
Mm-hmm. And
our town, we have put a lot of work into our home as of late.
Right.
Why would we let that go to waste?
Would you welcome immigrants from other areas of 10 towns into your society? Would they be accepted by the goblin populace in Karkalok?
I feel like in time, like I said, this is a new thing. I would like to speak about it. I don't expect this to happen rapidly, but I do wish and desire for it in time.
Make me a persuasion check.
It's a 9.
I'm going to be very honest with you, Krixx. The concerns currently outweigh the benefits. However, I'm not saying absolutely not, and I will put it on the minutes for the next meeting. However, this will be an ongoing conversation.
Of course.
I will let you know if you are to be expected at the next meeting. I will pitch for you as best as I can. However, the integration of Karkalok into the rest of 10 towns may be a very long time off. I'm open to opening full trade relations with your city. But
that's more so what I was hoping for than integration to the 10 towns right away.
All right, then we can agree on that for now, and we will work from there. Excellent. Is there anything else I can help the rest of you with?
I'm okay.
Excellent.
Thank you.
What is your name? I don't recall talking to you before.
Oh, I was dead.
Yeah,
I don't recall talking to either of you. Were you not at the meeting?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't remember talking
This
to
game
you.
has been so chaotic.
I don't remember talking to you, and I don't remember talking to you. What is your name? I'm Duvessa Shane, speaker of Bryn Shander.
Oh, I am Dagrin.
Dagrin. Nice to meet you, Dagrin. What clan do you hail from? If you hail from a clan at all?
Through Nakalaga.
Oh, excellent. They've been very good friends to 10 Towns. I'm happy to see that
That's
you.
good to hear.
helped
I
us
don't
once again.
really go into town very often.
You should make more of a habit of it. And you, young man.
Yeah, what?
What's your name?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, my name's Laraketh. I've been traveling with these folks since I guess my parents dropped me off. It's a long story. It's more complicated than it sounds.
It's fine. We can keep our secrets. It's all right. You don't have to tell me everything. I was just introducing myself. Anywho, I have a lot to get to. I have a lot of refugees to take care of. And I'm sure that you're on very, very important business. So I will let you go. I was just heading in to pick something up. So I will speak to you at another point. Thank you, once again, from all of 10 Towns. And she just kind of ducks inside.
Oh. That went well.
Yeah.
Accomplished a lot there.
Sorry, who was that?
That was the speaker of this town here, of Brent.
Yeah, this is going to be a really stupid question. What does a speaker do?
It's like a, do you know what, like the leader?
Is it like a clan chief?
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
All right,
So,
cool.
are we splitting this evenly? What are we doing?
We're splitting this evenly. Are we giving it all to me? Or
I don't expect it all to go to me. As
We're
much as I would love that.
We're gonna split it evenly.
Of course.
And if there happens to be something at the shop that one of us can't afford, and we all agree that that person should get it, we're gonna help them with that, okay? Okay.
from what you remember
Let's
about
go.
this shop, you're probably not going to find anything that's worth more than
Don't worry,
like
Your
100
Majesty.
gold.
If you want something, I will help you buy it.
Come on.
This is the same guy that has my old bow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't expect much.
Don't you worry, Your Majesty. If there's something that you want, I'll help you buy it.
I don't expect much.
All right. You get there, and you see that the store itself is currently in the middle of like handing out like ration packages to a huge line of refugees just round the corner, round the bend.
Yes.
The axe beaks are multicolored, wonderful. Just a huge pen of them that seems bigger than it was last time you were here. And you see Axel Beekman tending to the axe beaks.
He's so great.
Yes, welcome to the campaign, Ben.
I thought, Bojack Horseman was gonna be our bar there.
Our low
but
point? No.
No, apparently.
No.
I was like,
Axel Beekman.
I'll make sure to keep track of that so I won't trip over it. And then I tripped over it, fell face first into the mud.
Wow.
Oh,
Axel.
it's but the gods, it's you. Hello.
I forget.
I'm
how
Hello.
much-
literally imagining. Did you guys ever watch Quest for Camelot?
Yes.
The
Mm-mm.
weird like chicken axe hybrid thing. That's what I'm imagining.
Sure. He has like a strangely like flat face. His nose just kind of tapers into a point. Hello. It's you again. How can I help you?
We need another axe beak for our new friend here.
Oh,
And
no,
I'd like to take a
I'm-
look at your weapons.
I'm not hungry right now, actually, but I appreciate it.
Oh, not to eat. You ride these.
Oh,
I think we have
All right.
have some jumbo axe beaks for a person of your size. Just give me a moment. And he just kind of wanders back into the pen. What's your favorite color, Dagger?
Probably green.
Green. Like what shade of green?
Like a nice foresty green.
Whose axe beak was I riding?
What's a forest?
What's her faces?
What's a forest?
Yeah, there's one forest green. There's one forest green axbeak who just kind of like saunters up, kind of like a horse, and just like is picking up snow off the ground and just eating the snow. This one's a little slow, but I think he's very faithful, very strong, and can carry you across the snow, no problem. I will sell him to you for 50 gold.
I'm gonna attempt to nuzzle it first.
Sure. Give me an animal handling check.
Yeah. How big is this thing? Like, what's its class size thing?
It is big enough for you to ride. Give me a second.
I missed a perfectly good chance to get off.
It's a large beast.
Cool.
This one's larger.
Larger. Animal handling. Oh, +3. Dirty 20.
30-20. You nuzzle him, and he just kind of like looks at you, nuzzles you back, and then just goes back down to eating snow.
I'm going to pick it up like a puppy.
It's very surprised as it just tries to right itself.
And I just...
I mean, it's mostly meant to be ridden. It's not very comfortable being off the ground like that.
This strange small man.
The more I hang out with you all, the more confused with the world I become.
Okay, let's look at their weapons.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of running the weapon shop too at the moment. We're really busy handling all the refugees. What can I get you anything or?
There was a bow left here.
Right.
Under the...
Let me go check.
I'm holding this thing this entire time.
It's very like uncomfortable, but eventually it just kind of relaxes into your arms and just keeps on the snow.
I'm gonna keep like just feeding it snow.
Just shoveling snow into its mouth. He goes, I'm gonna go check for your bow. He goes back inside and he comes out with just like a really bent out of shape bow, and he goes, well, he tried everything he could, but it didn't end up working out. We can offer you another one, or we can offer you a full refund.
But just take the refund. What else you got in stock? Anything special?
Nothing special.
Of course. Just a refund.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have blasting powder?
We have blasting powder.
I need 5 satchels of blasting powder.
Okay. That'll basically even itself out. So here you go. And he goes inside and he pulls out some blasting powder. And you have 5 satchels of blasting powder.
Yes.
A lot of fucking blasting powder.
He likes bombing things.
I
am not criticizing in the slightest.
Anything else I can get for the rest of you? Like I said, we don't really have any specialty items. Like that sword you have there is nicer than anything I've ever seen. Mr. Candle, was it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We don't really have any specialty items, but we have black iron blades.
Okay. I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty stocked up. I feel very ready for any encounter I might encounter.
You, Tadrin.
I don't think he has anything special. He said he didn't have anything special. I mean, I guess I'm okay with this for right now.
Well, I could slot another kind of weapon into that gauntlet if you'd like. It wouldn't be a special weapon, but I could slot something into it and do something like that. We also have armor if you want some better armor than what you currently have. But yeah, I'm sorry. We're just kind of a humble weapons shop. You're gonna have to go like to Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate or something like that to get something really nice.
That's fine. I'm good. I'm good to wait.
Okay. Anything else I can get for any of you?
I've always wanted some plate armor, but that's a bit much. I think.
Plate
Do you
armor?
have any poison?
You have money.
Hello,
But
Knights of Silvermoon.
But
Yeah.
that's expensive.
We have plate
Yeah.
armor. We also do have some poison. So give me 1 moment.
I just need the legs, really.
Oh yeah, should I get new armor?
The legs.
Well,
Would they even have armor that's better?
Just
Than...
have the legs.
Actually,
Give me those legs.
I want those
I hate this.
knees.
What is
I'll bring this
happening?
back in until I can stop hearing it from here.
The knees.
I hate this. This is horrible.
Yeah.
I never thought about getting new armor. I've been so transfixed on weaponry.
I'm getting a shield.
You're getting a shield?
Yeah.
yeah, you know, I feel like if anything, it might be nice to have an AC of 20 to go with my 127 hit points. So
So you're gonna get a shield as well?
no, I already have a
You
shield.
already have a shield? Okay. We're doing great, Knights of Silvermoon. We're doing a little bit of shopping right now.
Just the pants, please.
Just the pants. So, on your shopping list, we have a shield, we have plate armor, we have some basic poisons. Don't have a lot of it, but we have about 3 vials.
Could I use my poisoner's kit to basically replicate them or dilute them into something less effective?
Do you have
but
the poisoner feat?
negative?
Then you can.
Okay. So what does the poisoner's kit even do for me then?
You can identify poisons, and you can basically make poison-related checks with it.
Oh, okay.
Kits like that basically work as if if you want to apply it to a check, like an herbalist's kit. You want to identify some plants. Herbalist kit, you can roll an herbalist check instead of a straight nature check, which can often help you.
Okay. So what kind of poisons do you got?
It's a basic poison. It doesn't look particularly strong, but it is a poison.
So nothing better than malice, or definitely not better than purple.
I think purple worm poison's the best poison in the game, if I'm thinking correctly.
And my people are trading it for steel.
It's just serpent venom. He explains to you that it's a DC 11 con save, and they take 3d6 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So it does extra damage if you hit with it, but it's just pretty easy to resist for most things. It's normally these are hunting towns. Poison isn't something that is very commonly used to hunt things. It's kind of bad.
No, yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm good. Thank you, though. Blasting powder was more than enough.
Yeah. Okay. So for the shield and plate armor, that's going to be 1,050 gold. Do you afford that?
Shield?
Ooh.
How about this?
The shield is the 50. The plate is 1,000.
Also, the axe beak is 50.
And the axe beak is 50, so that's 1,100 total.
Did we split it already? How much did we each get?
If it was
Roll that back.
1,600.
You had 1,400 from her.
I thought she put
But then
another.
she gave us
Yeah,
an
then she gave you an extra
200.
200, so 1,600 total, yeah.
Okay, so 5 goes into 16.
Is that? 265.
265 each.
Is that it? I'm just doing math in my head. Is someone actually doing this?
Okay, I'll do the math.
1,
So 1,600. 1,600 divided by how many of you are there?
1,500.
That's 320.
Oh, right. She gave us extra.
220.
I don't think we can afford this plate armor right now, friend.
I point up to my purple headdress. This is very expensive. Can I sell this to you?
Sure. How much did I say it was?
2.5k.
You can. And he will buy it for you for 2.5k.
We also have.
More.
Joe, you now have 2,500 gold.
We also have a gold mask, a chalice, a nice normal cloak. No. Yes? No.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the spider web covered one.
Oh, I think that's the one I took.
No, yours is the elven kind.
Here's the elven.
Some kind of special.
One of them is just a regular cloak that just looks really nice, and one of them's a cloak of elven kind.
Let's sell it all.
Okay, I'm gonna sell all the shit that isn't a magic item just for you, okay? Because I have it here. That's 2,500. Then that's 2,500 to Joe, and then an extra 1,000 from a silver chalice and a gold mask.
The 1,000 is just gonna go towards the plate armor.
Right. The cloak is not. The cloak is he won't really buy the cloak for much. He'd buy it for like 10 gold.
I'll hold on to it.
But yeah, that's basically it.
All right.
Maybe.
You have to buy your axe beak, but plate armor's yours.
Okay.
You got it.
He kits you out in a set of plate armor that's doesn't really fit you, but he kind of gets it modified over the course of about an hour to have it fit you properly. And, yeah.
I only take the legs.
You only take the legs, and okay,
Yeah.
he just kind of like gives the rest
just
of
like-
it to you. He's like, maybe band this to your shield or something. I don't know. Awesome. Cool. And Laraketh, you have a shield. It's a nice, simple banded shield.
I'm gonna sell. Can I sell him my chainmail back?
Yeah, he'll buy your chainmail.
Cool.
How much is chainmail?
It says 75 on Bluevion.
He will buy it for. He'll buy it for 40.
Perfect. That is more than I had before.
Excellent.
And now I have a nice 50 gold with which to buy my axe.
You also have 320 from saving 10 towns.
Of course I do.
And you have exactly
300.
320 because you just bought your axe beak.
There we go.
Are you
That's
gonna-
math, my friends.
Are you gonna name your axe beak?
His name is David.
Ah,
All of ours, all the boys are named with B names, except for the girl that Krixx is writing, whose name is Jessica Rabbit.
Oh. I was going with David being ridden by a Goliath, and I thought that was quirky.
I love it.
clever. Clever, clever.
I'm a clever girl. What can I say?
I'm not sure
Maybe
that's
she's
how the
dwarf,
story
maybe
went,
it's
but
clever
I'll
girl.
roll with it.
That's because you weren't reading the apocryphal version.
Where Goliath rode David. Awesome.
Yep.
Anywho. Cool. Anything else you want from Axel Beekman?
No one else likes that? Okay, that's fine.
Everyone likes you.
Oil.
Oil?
It's just the telltale thing.
Oil.
Nobody liked that.
Nobody likes that. What kind of oil? Just like lantern oil?
Sure.
Sure. I'm looking up a price.
And then I'm just gonna, for the rest of this time, just be etching my runes into the plate armor on the inside.
I can give you 10 flasks of oil for 1 gold.
Oh!
Alright, there you go. I'm completely sold out.
Do you have a pile of scraps and junks in the corner at all?
Scraps and junks.
Scraps and junks.
Scrap.
Sure.
You're gonna want to head down to the store, scraps and junks on.
Well, we have this bit of plate armor that Daggeron's not using.
Just hand it to you.
I'll offer it to my baby Chardalyn Dragon for food, because I'm not sure what it eats if it eats.
It eats hatred.
That's expensive
Nice.
food.
It eats hatred.
Oh, I can't buy that. Barely afford to feed myself hatred.
It'll just chomp on the plate and it'll just like teeth on it a little bit.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to feed it.
Maybe he doesn't eat.
Alright, if you guys are wrapped up with Axel Beekman and Black Iron Blades, we are going to take our break now.
Cool.
Excellent, thank you
Alright.
for joining us. Yes, Myles? I'm sorry?
Oh no, I was responding. I was saying all right.
Alright.
I didn't have anything to say. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool. We will be back in 10 minutes. Let's say that's going to be 12:27. Alrighty then. See you all in a bit. Thanks for joining us. Woo! Hello, and welcome back to Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, here on Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackity. You guys, leave...
Hey.
What?
I think it was a echo from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard someone say wait.
Wait.
You have just finished up at Axel Beekman's. Dagran carrying his new axe beak while the rest of you ride yours. What are your plans?
So we're heading towards the to the Loch Ness Monster, to that dinosaur area. Towards the west.
You're finally gonna do that level 1 quest?
I mean, we'll go over there to like search for the Dark Duchess, but I guess we can also do that as well. You know, since we're over there.
Call it team building.
To be clear, the Dark Duchess is on like the coast, far away from here. Like you'd have to go out into the snowy wastes, to get there. Like if you look at
That's
like
ad.
the most recent map I sent you, it's not even on there. I don't think. Let me find it.
Could we follow that
Coast on. There's no coast on the map.
River to get there? Like, could we rent a boat from someone?
Well, as I mentioned, like everything's basically frozen over at this point.
Oh, okay. I'm done.
And you're not dumb. That's a good idea. It would be a good idea, but basically what you got to do is you got to go to the north. You see where it says on. I'm gonna reshare this map. Just give me a second. So this is like the big map of Icewind Dale that you have right now. There you go. And it's on that coast. I said it was to the west. It's kind of to the northwest. There. And you're in Bremen right now, so you kind of have to go north and head up there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you're welcome to hang out in town and do stuff here if you'd like.
All right. Do we want to hang out in town, do this dinosaur thing, or do we want to go straight for the coast? Let's go straight for the coast.
I like that idea.
Okay.
These side quests, we're over level. Let's get on.
It's a great it's a great quest marker. It's a great quest marker.
Abandoned.
Abandoned. Awesome. Cool. I'm going to roll for random encounters.
A ranger is leading the way.
Ranger, lead the way.
While we're walking, I'm gonna call home and just tell them they did a good job. I'm proud of them.
Aw, Daddy Krixx.
As you do that, like you get a okay, we're proud of you too. You know, we didn't think much of ourselves when we started all this, but you've really made us step up to the plate and be better. You're a good goblin, Krixx. Well, you're a real shit goblin, actually, but, like, a good person.
Oh, you're gonna make my heart stop. Ugh.
Oh, do I get to be king if I kill you?
You can try.
Oh, okay. It was just a hypothetical, but okay. Yeah. As you're walking through the snows, you make your way to the coast, and you finally see, like, this endless expanse of water, ice kind of drifting, among it. You see why it gets its name, the Sea of Moving Ice, and the air is extremely cold. As the as the chilled water, as the air picks up the chilled water and just kind of like just blasts you from this sea. From here, as you see the shoreline, make me a group perception check.
Percept.
I apologize in advance for my 4.
I did a 12.
I did a 23.
I did a 19.
Wait, I gotta pull up my sheet again. The joys of...
I got a yes.
Yeah, I got a 17. I'm gonna use a dime. 25.
He also got a yes.
Okay. Just picking up a picture. The sea of moving ice stretches out before you, a featureless, frozen desert. Ahead, the smooth white surface is interrupted by a towering ship, its exterior covered in frost. It kind of breaks out of the ice, looking like this.
When you say breaks out of the ice, like Black Pearl coming up, kind of?
Well, no, it's not like coming up. It's like there.
Okay.
Does it look to be inhabited? Are there people on the ship?
From this
visible?
From this distance, it's kind of hard to tell.
Can we get closer?
No, that shit's haunted.
You can.
The Flying Dutchman ship.
The hull, rigging, and masts of this ship are covered in a layer of ice. From the waterline, it's like a 10-foot climb to get to the main deck. As you approach, you see that it is wrecked. And who has the highest passive perception?
15?
16.
16.
So the two of you with the 16, you see you notice a little. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. And there we go. You see a weasel, just kind of hopping through the snow towards you. It's a little white weasel. And it just kind of looks up at you.
Speak with animals.
Oh. There's the ranger thing.
What's up?
I'm a weasel.
Is he just squeaking, or is he just?
He's not.
Is he just?
He's not saying anything. He's just kind of looking at you.
What's up, little guy?
Oh shit, man! You can speak to me. Oh fuck, that's weird, dude. Look.
No, he's high.
So my master, is kind of stuck in the ice this way. Can you help me get him out?
Sure. Who's your master?
Oh, well, she does like shooty spell things, yeah, she fell off the ship, when it crashed, and into the ice, and she's been there for a couple of weeks now.
Oh, she's dead.
Shut up.
You should
Don't
probably
tell
make
him
food and
that.
shit.
Yeah, let's go do that. Follow the way. Lead the way.
What's happening, Krixx? Where are we going? Why are you
Just
talking
follow
to
me.
that weasel?
I'll take all y'all there. You guys are so rad. Coming
Let's-
out here in this storm. It's fucking cold, dude.
I'm
All
just
right,
Weasel
imagining
keeps squeaking at us.
You're not gonna be able to understand me after this, right?
Squeaker, squeak, squeaking, squeak. Squeaker, squeaky. You have stolen my acorn. Squeaker, squeaky, squeak and squeak. I too speaks with animals.
Wait, do you actually?
No.
Okay. So what are we doing? So you're following it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
So half buried in the snow as you get closer to the ship is a humanoid corpse clad in cold weather clothing. One of its hands just kind of sticks up out of the snow like this.
Is it holding anything? Was it holding something?
Do you ask the weasel, or are you just asking?
Yeah, that's the weasel.
Okay. Oh yeah, dude, like, the orb thing. There was like an orb thing, she always carried it with her, well, like, for the past couple weeks, actually. Yeah, there was like an orb here. Something came and took it, like a little dragon did.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah,
Alright.
it took it into that ship.
Krixx, I still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you're.
Why do you keep saying squeak like that?
Oh! I'm sorry. I didn't understand. And verbally, okay, so. Yeah,
No one can understand what's happening but you, Krixx. You're just chatting with a weasel, and everyone thinks you're insane.
To be fair, some of us saw Losa Leaf do this, so.
To be fair, I'm just gonna point to the ship. We go there.
It's okay. I talk to Bessie like this all the time.
Anyway, right? What's with
What?
this person in the snow?
Yeah, who is this?
How'd they get stuck there?
I'm just gonna brush the snow off of them, and what's their face look?
I will find this. Give me a moment.
Do I recognize them as a member of Ashis's group of people? The Red Wizards? Is that what they're called?
They're not red wizards. They're not all red wizards. The Arcane Brotherhood.
Thank you.
Okay.
So as you brush the snow off the body, you see, like, a frozen over, terrified corpse just staring back at you. And then immediately, flying out of it is a spectral form that looks like this.
Ghost!
All right, pretty lady, pretty ghost lady, lady.
Who are you? Why are you touching my body? Get away from that, you fucking pervert!
Sorry.
How dare you!
I
Wait.
uncovered you. Did you want to just be left there, or do you want to be properly buried?
I was buried, thank you very much! And you unearthed me!
We're very sorry, Miss Ghost. We are here, searching for a specific person, a lady of the name Nas Lantamir.
Well, you found her! What do you want?
Oh, Okay, that was easy. Hello.
She is dead. It's a little more complicated than that. No offense. My condolences.
Have you seen a sheep fly by here recently?
A sheep? Oh, yes, actually. There was one sheep that kind of flew by in the talons of a rock, just went out that way. That the sheep you're talking about?
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, it went out that way, and she just points toward the ocean.
Ah, great. Okay.
Hey, another question before we get down to brass tacks. Do you
Aren't
know
we already
a,
down to brass tacks? You're talking to a ghost here.
I suppose. Do you know a direwolf by the name of Locklear?
Did I kill it?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. I'm a ghost. I don't remember
All right.
anything. I feel my life
This is a
kind of
lost
slipping away
cause.
from me. Things are just kind of being forgotten. But,
All right. So before you forget anything else, we're also looking for something that you might possess. Some knowledge. Have you heard of anything? Have you the Codicil of White? Do you know what that is?
She just kind of like, her gaze kind of sharpens as she looks directly towards you and goes, "Oh, did fucking Vellyne put you up to this?"
Yes.
Kind of. Not. I mean, she didn't put us.
Could have
we're
thought
not
as
playing
much.
a joke on you.
Well, I didn't expect you were playing a joke, but you were... I guess it doesn't much matter now. I'm dead. Well, I stole something from her. That actually had the information on it. And I no longer have it. It was in my hand right here. It was an orb. It was a professor orb. She called him Professor Scant. And he was kind of taken into that ship over there by a bunch of kobolds. So, I don't know, but the orb might.
Reunited and it feels so good.
You're saying the orb was taken into the ship over there?
Yes, by a bunch of kobolds, a bunch of white kobolds.
All right. How long ago was that?
They're a level higher.
About
than normal kobolds.
about maybe 2 days ago.
Are they still there?
Well, the
did you
ship's
see them
still
leave?
there.
They go out every now and then, but mostly I just see them hang out in there. I don't know.
I don't by chance know the location of... God, what was it called?
Etherin, right?
I know we've run into kobolds before, but how much
Mithrin.
can I do a check to see if I know much about kobolds?
What
Whether they're a
specifically
problem
do
or
you
not?
want to know?
I want to know if it's going to be a problem getting this orb from them.
No.
Are they hoarding creatures?
I
We
mean,
could tell you that.
Make
We
me
we
a.
made some friends with kobolds.
You can make me a. You can make me a nature check, or a history check.
Okay. I'm definitely going. It doesn't matter. That's a flat 15.
Kobolds are. What are you rolling?
Let's go with nature.
Okay.
Nature of creature.
Kobolds are very crafty, trap-based animals, animal creature, humanoid things, and they revere dragons above all else.
I know. That's the only part I knew.
Right. They revere dragons above all else. They dig holes. They're burrowers. They do like shiny things.
Of course they do. They're goblins without a self-reverence.
I don't know much about that. But yeah.
It's
I
annoying.
know the location of Ythrin.
Do I know the location of Ether? You're asking all sorts of questions. Who wants to know? Does fucking Vellyne want to know? Does she want to know?
We want
No.
to know. That's where Ashes is apparently headed. And I need to talk to her.
Well, I don't know. I came here to find out. And I ended up getting shipwrecked. And I ended up dying. So, yeah, you're kind of shit out of luck on that one.
The Frost Maiden then? Location, question mark?
Well, I know she's on an island. It's an island called Grimskuller.
Grimskuller.
Grimskuller? Yep. But I don't know exactly where that is. Professor Scott might know.
Well, we have to meet with Professor Scott then.
That sounds about right.
That orb's in the ship.
Listen, when you get it, if you could come and just put it in my hand before you take it with you, that would set my ghost free, make me very happy. Or you can resurrect me if you guys have any sort of resurrection spells or anything like that. That would be really nice. But no hard feelings, no hard feelings. I'm kind of tired of life anyway.
I don't have that. I'm not a cleric. But what would you like us to do with your weasel?
Oh, as soon as I fade into nothingness, he will also fade into nothingness. He's a familiar.
Familiar. Gotcha.
Krixx, you hear him go, wait, what?
Wait. Okay. Alright. Okay, I get the plan. Alright. Weasel, you're coming with us.
Okay, dude.
Okay, buddy.
All right then.
And just climbs on your shoulder. And she goes, all right, take good care of Zelenor. Though if you don't, it's fine. He'll just disappear into nothingness. He doesn't feel pain. So, yeah, I guess don't die. And she just kind of like shoots back into her body.
Ooh.
I guess onward onto the ship. We have a mission to accomplish.
Okay. As you approach the ship, you hear loud thumping and creaking coming from inside the hold, followed by the guttural snarls of some creature. The ship is not as abandoned as it appeared. A massive blue troll creeps outside, takes a look around, and then heads back inside. Let me see if he spots you.
All right. Let's hope he doesn't have a family.
Oh no, River of Homes.
Okay. You see you can climb up onto the main deck. Yeah, you can climb up onto the main deck, or you can, like, make your way in, to one of the cabins through, like, a window. I'm gonna supply you with a little map. It's a small map, but it's a map.
Oh.
I could probably climb on the deck.
We want to try it both ways. Like we have some go up on the deck and then some go through the window.
Splitting up seems like a bad idea. I think going through the window would be best, because if we go up top, some of us are heavier than others. I look at both of the plate mail party members, and they might hear us.
True. True.
Can I fit through a window?
But Laraketh may be onto something. if he were to go on the deck, if we were to get into, if we were to start back, he'd have some sort of advantage, right? He could get the sneak up on them.
I can get in there without anybody seeing me for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm in there.
All right. So the windows, you can kind of see them on the cabin level.
Mhm.
You can hop in through basically any of those, or you can climb onto the deck. What are we doing?
The windows into D5 or D6?
D5, D6, D4, and D8.
Oh, okay. Where did the troll come? Where did the troll go back in?
I'm sorry, there's also actually apparently a hole in the side of the ship into D9. Like, into the hole.
Mm.
That's where you saw the troll come out of.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm not really one for sneaking.
Let's go through the window. Or one of the windows. On like I mean, I don't really have a preference for which one.
Like, you can't really see inside from here. You just see a bunch of windows that can probably creep into.
Here we go from the back.
All right.
Let's go from the back. Let's go from D7.
Should I get onto the deck? Should I try to take a separate way? How about I try to meet you in the middle?
Yeah, I like that.
I feel like if that's the case, you should take Krixx just in case you get in trouble.
What do you think, Krixx?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Drakiel, Dagrin, and I through D7. Krixx and Laraketh, you take the deck. The deck. Deck.
Is there a window in D7, or is it? Are we
There's-
talking about the windows in D8?
There's not a window in D7.
Oh, never mind.
D6,
Then-
D5, D4, D8. Those are your choices.
Let's do D8.
Okay.
Let's date.
So
I'll
you
leave.
kind of open
I'll
the
leave.
porthole with a chunk, and you're able to climb inside. The aft castle is taken up by one spacious cabin. Frost covers every surface and furnishing. A human corpse is slumped up against the port side wall, its left arm draped across part of a heavy chest that's tucked in an alcove under a staircase. The skeleton wears a jacket and a wide-brimmed hat that hides most of its skull. Under its right arm is a journal. The floor is strewn with empty wine bottles.
I'd like to read the journal.
I'd like to take the hat.
You take the hat. You have a nice tricorner hat.
Just had to have
Affixed to this hat is a badge that forms a curious symbol. A red eel wrapped around a gold trident.
That's a cool symbol.
You pick up the journal. And the journal, do you read it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It chronicles the exploits of the Dark Duchess. It says little about the man in charge. But it lists his name as Captain Blue Moon.
Okay.
Make me a history check.
Hold on. Does the entry say anything about the chest, like if it's trapped or any sorts of shoots like that.
Shenaniganery.
Shenaniganery. That. History check is an 8.
8. Okay. You do not know who Captain Blue Moon is.
I'll say it out loud. Captain Blue Moon.
Everyone can make a history check.
Captain Blue Moon.
Captain Blue Moon.
Oh, wow.
11.
I got a 16.
From downstairs. Okay.
I don't think Laraketh would know anything about
I got a 16.
I got an 11.
If you don't
would
think
have
that Laraketh
no
would
idea.
know anything, you don't have to roll. But Joe, you rolled a 16. You've heard of Captain Blue Moon. Captain Blue Moon.
I've heard of.
Captain Blue Moon was a cruel, cunning individual who ruled his ship through fear instead of respect. He had many enemies and few friends. He was a dastardly pirate. Make up a story about Captain Blue Moon.
Ooh. Captain Blue Moon was such a scoundrel. See, Captain Blue Moon was a pirate. A pirate in the business of ale.
Damn
He
it.
stole it, he brewed it, he made it, and one day he came across this island called Shandy Place. And on Shandy Place, they brewed this special brew. They called it foggy orange wheat juice. And Captain Blue Moon discovered this island, and he loved the foggy orange wheat juice so much. He was like, no one else should have this. I will steal this for myself and call it my own. And so he murdered everyone on Shandy Place and stole the foggy orange wheat juice and rebranded it as Blue Moon.
And as you look at all of these empty bottles all around you that I mentioned, they're all Blue Moon bottles.
My god. Okay.
Wow. That's a great story. there.
Joe,
That
you
was
have
its own
Joe, you
journey.
have inspiration.
Let's see what's inside, shall we?
The final journal entry reads
never
this. That damned white dragon is back, circling above me like a vulture. I reckon she could carry the ship back to Luskan were she a mind to die from starvation, bitter cold, or a dragon. Choices, choices.
Cool. Can I investigate that vest he's wearing? Is it just a normal vest?
I could cast. I could. Oh, I'm not there.
If you investigate the vest, it's just a normal vest, but you do find inside his pocket a key with its head fashioned in the form of a rat's skull.
Oh, this is cool. I'm keeping it. I will attempt to put this key in the lock of the chest,
The chest
where I
opens.
assume it goes. Yeah.
Inside
I
the
was
chest.
just gonna punch it.
Inside the chest is a wooden partition dividing the interior into two halves. One side is empty except for a dozen Blue Moon stained corks. The other side contains 150 gold, a small gold bracelet, a large gold bracelet, and a gray bag.
A gray bag.
I want to, let's look in the gray bag.
Can I Arcana check the bracelets and see if they're magically?
I will tell you right now, they are not magical. They look very
Okay.
they look very nice though.
Cool, then I'm just gonna throw them in my bag for right now.
As you look inside the bag, Joe,
Mm-hmm.
it appears empty.
This bitch empty. All right. It appears empty. Can I do an Arcana check on the bag?
Only there was like a wine bottle inside.
It's a mimic!
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
Just for now, let's do 50 between each of us for the 150 gold, because we pool most of the time anyway.
A 10.
There's something
Bag
about
of
this
annihilation.
bag that there's more than meets the eye to this small little gray bag.
That's
You
fine.
you don't really know what it is.
This bag is like the shy, nerdy girl who sits in the back of your classroom who no one ever notices. There's more. There's more than meets the eye. There's more to this bag.
You don't say.
I want to reach into the bag.
Oh, okay, it's back.
You reach into the bag.
Yeah.
As you reach into the bag,
I lose a hand.
Honestly.
you feel a small fuzzy object.
Please let it be a pet.
Is it large? Is it big enough for me to scoop up?
It's about like baseball sized.
A pocket pet.
All right, I pick it up.
You take it out. This object is like a little gray ball. It's like a gray fuzzy ball.
Is it an animal or magical or both?
It's a delayed blast fireball.
Oh, it's definitely magical. This was not in there when you looked inside.
All right. I'm gonna say. I'll hold it up, and I'm gonna speak to it, and I'm going to say, "Hello." Turn on.
It does not respond.
Raymond!
Furon.
Go, go.
Activate.
Chinchilla.
Everyone make
Of all the things.
everyone make a stealth check.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Everyone, or just them?
Just
Oh yeah, we're up top.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening, but
Yeah.
Myles,
I'm gonna jump
on my
over to you.
screen, your webcam's freaking out, and you're like all pixelated.
He's not
Really?
that way for me.
It's just me. Yeah, I know. I can see it in the stream that it's fine, but it's it's very spooky.
Ooh.
I rolled a 15.
22.
16.
10.
25. Sorry, 29. If they're seeing.
That's fine. So, Krixx and Laraketh. The wooden boards on the main deck are cracked from frost. A large hole in the deck exposes a part of the hold to the sky. The planks around the hole are marred with deep grooves, as if heavy claws had dug into them.
Great. What's the width on these things? Are we talking like dragon, clearly, or
Make me a survival check.
I'm gonna look around for signs of people or life.
the dirty?
320. This was absolutely a dragon's claws. A single dragon. You find no signs of life on this deck. But there is a massive hole in the middle of the floor.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I want to move as stealthily as I can down there. And I try to gesture to Krixx. Away.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's go down into the dark.
You can see in the dark, right?
Yep, and I can shade away.
Okay. As you jump down, you realize you made a mistake. You land on the ground, and then you look up and you see this massive ice troll just trying to claw through the door leading to area D12 down in the hole. You're now in D9. The troll does not seem to have noticed you, but it is just standing there at the bottom of those stairs, and it is trying to claw into D12.
So do the stairs go up or the stairs go down?
They go up. You're in the hold. You're at the very bottom of the ship.
Where we came from?
Yes. There's other stuff in here too. Just give me one moment. The ship's hold contains heaps of snow and 4 tied-down jolly boats covered with rime. In the forward starboard corner rests a large pile of treasure covered with ice. Standing next to the hoard, frozen, with its maw open in a roar, is a white feline creature sheathed in ice.
Wait, hold up, James.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't we end up in D1?
You were on D1.
Oh, I see how this works.
Yeah, that
I see
that confused me for a second too.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah,
okay.
there's D3 and D2 are up. The cabin level is the same level as the windows. Where you got up, you were on the same level as them. You just got up on the ship, and they went in through the windows.
Well.
And you jumped down into D9.
I say we go right back up.
Okay, you're going to have to pass right by that troll. Like, within 5 feet of it.
Should have set up psychic whispers before this. That would have been real smart. Rather important.
Hi, Sinful Plays.
Well, I'll go back up.
Make me a stealth check.
Is it seeing me?
It is.
Is that how
it has its back to the door. It's like on the door and it's kind of beating against the door to D12, and you're going behind it to get to the stairs.
I'm trying to. I haven't used the Cloak of Elven yet, so I want to make sure that we do it. I don't know. I want to make sure that that we know how it's. So the rules as written is, when you wear this cloak with its hood up, wisdom perception checks made against you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide. So is that what's going on here, or is this...
It would be to hear you or smell you. So I would say no. I would say no. It does not work on this.
Okay.
Because I think that the Cloak of Elvenkind just kind of conceals you and kind of blends you in with things. I don't think that it...
Yeah, it's all color. Yes. And it's perception checks made to see me, not to detect it. So, yeah, only when it comes to, like, blending in camouflage to the shadows. But that's still a 35.
Oh my god.
Fucking fuck you. Okay, yeah, it's just still beating on the door, and you just kind of slip right by and up the stairs.
Zoop.
Krixx.
Oh, and
You see a massive pile of treasure that is frozen over.
I know.
It's the biggest pile of treasure you've ever seen in your life.
Oh
This is a real
Before I
Sophie's
go-
choice.
Before I go
No!
up,
no!
I want to mind link with Krixx and say,
I'm invisible.
I wouldn't be able to see you at all. Can I try?
It just says I'm invisible. There, it doesn't.
Can I
Say
try
it.
to detect you anyway? Invisibility gives me disadvantage on the perception check, or you advantage on the stealth check.
You are
could I-
invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness. So basically, dark vision doesn't work on you. You're not necessarily
Copy.
invisible.
You can still see an invisible thing if
Yeah.
you look for it.
Copy, copy.
You know, so
All right.
you want to let me see you or not? Because I just
yeah,
want to
yeah, yeah,
communicate.
yeah.
Do you
All right,
want to
I
do
just
this?
wanna- I just say I'm gonna go get help. Stay here if you want.
Yep. You got it. Got it.
And you can communicate back to me for a couple hours.
Okay.
It's just an open channel. Yeah, we got 6 hours.
I got a lot.
Okay.
Of things.
Oh, you're so fucked. Okay. Great. You go back up the stairs onto the main deck, Laraketh.
All right. Do you want to cut back to them?
Yeah, I'm
Because
gonna
I'm
do that
looking
now.
for them. So
Yeah.
wherever they are is.
So, great. You're holding a big fuzzy object.
I want to pet it with my finger.
You do. It's very fuzzy.
I'm gonna make the same mistake that I made earlier this week. I'm gonna check the bed.
Can you check the duvet rises.
I'm ready for you now, bitch.
The bed is kind of easily it's just a cold frozen over bed. Nothing special about it really.
Okay, perfect. I guess I'm gonna make my way out onto the deck.
Okay. As you open
we're
the
just taking
door,
the fuzzy
Laraketh is reaching to open that door, and you see him right there.
Oh, hello, bud.
Hello, friend.
Everybody, Krixx is downstairs. There's a big troll.
Didn't we see
hiding.
that before?
He'll probably. Who knows how long it'll be before the troll finds him.
Do we want to do something about this troll? Did we find anybody else on board? Hey, you know what? Screw it. Let's go.
Make me a stealth check, Krixx.
Yep. That is a 26.
Okay. The troll kind of turns around and like sniffs the air a little bit, and then just kind of goes back to clawing at the door.
Alright.
I would like to I would like to know if I've ever come across a frost troll and if they're very conny.
You can make a nature check.
It's a flat 10.
It's big.
They're big fuckers. Yeah.
It's a big fucker.
So probably pretty conny. Immune to poison?
You have no fucking clue.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the rest
All
of
right.
you, what are you doing?
Should we try to sneak up on it? What if it's... Anybody know anything about it? It seems dangerous, but like... Do we have to kill it?
You fought one before.
Yeah, it's not.
Fought one before.
Ice giant.
We have
No, troll?
ice troll.
a troll.
It's where you got
When
your
was
eye,
that?
Joe.
Yeah.
That thing was easy.
Well, it took
Oh, we
Joe's
can
eye.
Well, it crit
Nah.
and put Joe down simultaneously. That's why.
What's an eye?
It's also a while ago.
I'm gonna.
But it might know something we don't.
I'm
Might be
gonna
better
go
to-
down there, see if we can subdue it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump down the hole and cast Giant Smite as I'm
Everyone roll initiative.
landing.
No.
Awesome! There we go. 40 minutes, everybody. We can do this.
We can do it. That was a 11. Why?
18.
Hold on. Okay. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Initiatives. Oh fuck. All right. Initiatives
Oh, no.
above. Initiatives above 20.
21.
Troll. You beat the troll. $20 to 15.
18.
Uh, 15 to 10.
11.
$10 to 5. Really?
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Oh, where did Laraketh go?
He was ashamed of his number.
He's right.
Okay,
Well.
Joe, what'd you get? I'm sorry.
A 1.
Oh.
You're muted, Will.
Oh god, is he just... Oh, this is bad. Oh.
Hello?
Women, you muted,
Hello.
bud.
You're muted.
Oh, you know.
Oh, he knows.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on? He just had to mute quick.
Hey.
He got a 12. Okay, cool. There we go.
Oh.
Sorry, I just checked my messages. Okay. All right, cool. Krixx, you're first up. Dagrin just
Yep.
jumped into the hole.
Oh, good. He's there. Perfect. Thank you for joining the scuffle.
Would I have been able to use Giant Smite as I'm falling?
Yes,
Or do I need to wait?
I'll allow
Cool.
that. Yes.
Thank you.
Hunter's mark.
I'm a big old boy now.
You can't see it from where you are, Krixx. Are you gonna jump down there?
What do
He
you
is
mean?
down
I am.
Oh yeah, you are down there. Okay, so you Hunter's mark it.
Yep. And I'm gonna let loose 3 shots.
Okay.
That's a D. I haven't done this in 2 weeks, so I need my D20, my D6, and my D8. Alright. That is 22 for the first shot. A 27 for the second shot. Ooh, and a 27 for the third shot.
All 3 hit.
Nice.
Let's do Hunter's Mark first. 2, 3, 2. Calculator, come here. I came prepared this time. Clear. 2. 9. 11. Ooh. 11. Nine. 38 points of damage.
Shit. Alright. You hurt this thing really bad as you shoot it a couple times, and it's going to respond in kind. It is going to run towards Dagrin first, and it is going to chomp you.
Oh.
That is a 23 a hit.
Yeah, it does.
That is 10 piercing damage and 13 cold damage.
10 piercing, 13 cold. That's 23 in total.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. And then
I can math.
it's going to claw Krixx twice. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Krixx. It's going to.
See me?
You shot at it.
Yeah.
It's within range of me, correct?
Uh-huh.
Give me just a second to look at my reactions, what I was gonna do. I am going to use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll for one of those.
Okay. Is this Constitution for Elemental?
No.
No. Does he have to make it twice, once for each attack?
That was the first attack on Krixx. And he's gonna roll again.
That was a 19.
So that was a 19 and a 24.
Well, we both know those hit.
Okay, so his at disadvantage he still hits. That is going to be what'd you get in your con save?
19.
Okay. You are going to take 8 points of slashing damage and 11 points of cold damage.
Oh, wait.
And that's the first one.
Oh. But it's elemental, right? Cold damage?
Yeah, you can absorb
What are
elements.
you asking?
Yeah, that's why I asked if anything was. I asked if
there's the con save is not for the elemental damage.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I want. So yeah, I'm gonna do absorb elements if it's going to try and hit me with cold damage.
Second attack is 18. So you take 6 points of cold damage, not 11.
Okay, so 8 slashing and 6 cold.
Correct. Second one's gonna hit you again. I need you to make another con save.
Ooh. Roll even higher. Maybe I should not roll on paper. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. You were taking.
I'm gonna roll on paper.
You're taking 12 points of slashing damage and 9 points of cold damage, so 5 points of cold damage. And that is its turn. Dagrin, at the start of your turn, you are going to take 11 cold damage. You're resistant, correct?
I am resistant, so that is
6.
5 or 6?
6.
All right.
I round up.
Cool. All right.
This thing is exhibiting this frosty aura that's affecting both of you.
Cool. Bonus action, I'm going to use the Hill Giant rune.
Mm-hmm.
So that's... I'm just going to take half damage on everything that it throws at me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to hit it with my longsword.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit. So
that hits.
12 slashing damage. I'm also going to use the Fire Giant rune to try to restrain it.
Okay.
It's going to take 2d6 of fire damage before I do this.
It is bloodied.
It's going to take 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then it needs to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
21.
21. All right.
So you just, and you just throw some chains at it that seem to appear out of nowhere. And it binds it for a second, searing its flesh, and it roars angrily before breaking those chains.
I am going to attack it again. That is a 16 to hit.
Wait, can you do 2 runes in 1 round?
Yes. Well, if
is the Hill Giant rune was a bonus action, and the
Hill Giant rune was a bonus action, Fire Giant rune is no action at all because it's just if you attack.
Okay.
Yeah, each one has their own weird thing.
Okay.
So 16 to hit with the second attack.
That hits.
All right.
Tearing into this thing.
That's going to be another 12 points of slashing damage. Actually, I need to add my Giant's Might as well on one of those attacks. I add a d6 to that.
Mm-hmm.
That's another 6 points of damage.
Fucking hell.
And that is it for this time.
Okay. Laraketh.
Let's boogie. Okay. Is it bloodied yet?
It's been bloodied.
It's been bloodied?
Yeah.
It was bloodied by Krixx, right?
No, by Dagran. Dagran did like 3/4 of its health.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast sleep.
Okay, go for
on it. That's 5d8. 5, 6, 11, 18, 26, 31. So if it has 31 hit points or fewer, it falls asleep. Unless it's immune to being charmed.
It just kind of like wavers there for a moment and just boom, falls flat on the ground. We're out of initiative.
If it's any creatures that are immune to being charmed aren't affected.
Charmed. It's not immune to being charmed.
I rolled nothing lower than a 5 on those 5 dice. That was a big sleep roll.
Huge. Like I was like, you're not gonna make this. He had 29 hit points.
I rolled like 2 8s.
It barely made it too. It had 29 hit points left.
And 6. That was a big roll.
The ice roll collapses.
Fuck yeah. Well, all right.
Yeah.
Let's
we
go
take
find
that?
those kobolds?
Wait, is
Tie it up or something? What?
do I not need to cut its legs off? Am I good?
No.
It's alive.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Do we have anything we can use to restrain it? It's only going to be out for a minute.
We have
Why-
rope.
So you want to just...
I have nothing that can. I guess
Some
we could
rope.
tie it up.
Yeah, this thing looks like it could break out of rope.
A movable rod.
Yeah,
Thank you.
A good choice.
Sit on it.
yeah. Just gonna on his back, or did he fall on his back or on his face?
On his face.
All right,
Well-
so
I'll put him in like the... I'll put his hands behind his back and put the...
Yeah, put the rod around his hands, or put the rod in his hands, and then click the rod. Like,
With the
That sounds
rod,
like
you're able, like, what you'd have to do is you'd have to, like, just put it, if you just put it flat on his back, in, like, the middle of his back, he literally can't do anything.
yeah.
He's a long,
Yeah.
lanky creature, he can't quite, like, wriggle out of that.
yep,
Yeah, so that's
Doesn't
what
go
I'll
like-
like to do.
strangle him. Mobilize.
So what are y'all doing? You are in this, you're in the hold, and you see this massive pile of treasure.
I'm gonna pour oil on the treasure. You said it was frozen, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
I think Drakiel
So-
can melt shit.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Never
So-
mind.
You're gonna set this whole place on fire?
It's a frozen ship. It would take forever for it to catch fire.
It would take forever for it to
Supposed-
melt, too.
No, not necessarily.
All right.
Each layer
anyway.
of ice would probably take about take about an hour to get through.
Okay. A lot of
like
burn.
consistent burning.
All right, Drakiel.
These layers of ice seem like very like strangely placed. Like this ice didn't form naturally. You all can kind of tell that looking here.
Especially looking at the frozen cat next to the pile.
Yep, I'm just gonna put 2 and 2 together. Ice dragon. Gotcha.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
My eyes get really wide. But
Was I not supposed to say that?
no. It's good.
This cat's not still alive, is it?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's sad.
It's a Leonin?
No, it's a crag cat.
Oh, I thought you said it was a cat. Oh, I thought you... Never mind, sorry. When you described it, I thought you described it as a cat person. Sorry.
A white feline creature.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
sorry.
What was the troll doing down here?
It's beating against the door to D12.
And what's
So there
wrong?
must be,
Through? Why was it? Is it just because it's frozen shut?
We want to find out?
Yeah, right.
Let's find out.
As you try and open it, there's a heavy wooden bar across the inside of the door. The door's been battered, and it just hangs loosely there, and the bar was just barely holding it in place.
And I just push through it.
Make
try to break it down.
Make me an athletics check.
Cool, I get advantage on this. Oh, well that's good already. Second.
Should have taken guidance.
That's gonna be
Take it when you level up.
a 27 for the
More
first
powerful.
roll and a 9 or a natural 1 for the second roll. So 27.
Nice. So you just kick it down, and immediately, 4 javelins fly at you.
Oh my god.
I'm at me, bitches.
Only one of them hits for 7 points of piercing damage.
And that's gonna be halved to 4.
The floor of this cabin is icy. Lying on their sides are 2 empty open barrels. Hides and furs have been pushed into these barrels to create makeshift sleeping quarters. 2 similar but upright barrels appear untouched. 4 kobolds hide behind the barrels and have hurled their javelins at you. They just kind of look up at you in absolute fear as you approach, and they just hiss at you.
Give me that ball.
I'll put my hand on Dagger and be like, give me a second. I'll walk into the room and start speaking in Draconic. Hey! We're not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
I'm Drakiel Shiraki. I'm the Speaker of Goodmead. I'm also the one responsible for integrating kobolds into 10 towns.
You bear the stench of the Red Dragon.
Yeah, that's my uncle. I know he sucks. Yeah, I feel the same way.
You do not belong here! Leave, interlopers! Leave! Now!
We'll leave if you give us the orb.
The orb! What orb?
It's in the shape of an orb. It's a professor's orb. It glows. It's about this big. It's on the dead lady outside.
They kind of all look at each other. As soon as you say that, they go, "Ah! It has been added to the hoard of the great god Arveaturus!"
Oh,
who's that? I want to. What is who?
That's the one that killed Rhina.
It's the same dragon that killed Rhina.
Oh, that's a dragon. Oh, damn! I want to make religion checks.
They refer to it as a god. And they go, "You must flee here. She returns."
Wait,
We'll
when you're
flee
saying,
once we have the
oh,
orb.
okay, I don't know what to say. All right.
What?
We'll leave once we have the orb.
Yeah.
It is not yours. It belongs to Arveaturus!
All right.
At this point, I will also and cast fear.
Okay. Oh yeah, they all just like, and then just like flee and jump in their barrels, and hide.
Yeah, Drakiel tends to have that effect on people. Anyway.
Still no orb?
They said it's part of the White Dragon's hoard, so it may be in the pile, it might not be.
In the pile.
Tell you
In the
what.
pile, I guess.
Fuck this place. I'm gonna walk back into the main room and cast Fireball and use my sorcery points to cast Careful Spell.
Whoa.
Okay.
Careful spell.
So at about the same time
Careful.
that you just launch a ball of fire at this pile of treasure, you hear a
Beautiful.
outside, and the ice melts, but only one layer of it. There are 4 thick layers of ice. Under the first layer, some of the gold kind of comes loose, and it's just a big old pile of gold.
I will start pocketing that.
I will start helping him pocket that.
I will leave you guys to decide how you split it, but it's 172 gold.
You take the 100, I take the 72.
That sounds good.
A timer
Cool.
has started.
I like this guy.
I will.
Alright.
How long is this timer?
You don't know.
Alright. Well, you know what? About how much damage do I have to do to get through one layer?
About it's not about damage, it's about heat and effort.
Oh, I see.
What about this? I take out that fuzzball and I throw it at the pile.
Roll me a d8.
What? What is the fuzzball?
A 3.
You throw the fuzzball, and you watch in amazement as in midair it kind of morphs into the shape of a badger.
Pokeball! It's a Pokeball!
It just kind of looks at you.
Okay, does that come in word form?
Oh my god, you don't have time for this. I'm gonna cast a 4th level Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
No, not the badger. I pick the badger up before she does.
No, my boy!
Okay, at this point I'll tell you what you have. Myles, you have a gray bag of tricks. Add that to your inventory.
Okay.
You launch another fireball, and another flaming sphere.
It is a Flaming Sphere, which means it stays there for an entire minute.
Okay. So you're able to melt. I'll say you're able to melt through all of these layers. If you wait here for a minute. So, second layer. Small art objects and gems lie under the second layer of ice. You find 9 tattered pieces of indigo fabric lined with gold thread, 3 pieces of quartz, a single aquamarine cracked down the center, and a scrimshaw figurine of an archer, etched with magical script.
Taking that. That's mine.
Someone better be writing these down.
I will give you a list of all this. I will give you all this shit after I'm done here.
Scooping from underneath. Just all right, bring it over.
Okay. Third layer. 221 gold. A 1 foot tall marble statue. A black pearl. A peridot carved in the shape of a leaf. And a small sphere of... And 2 spheres of thick glass.
I'll pick up one.
Okay.
I'll pick up the other.
Okay.
We must be
Ricky
picking up all of
Friday
it.
happens.
The fourth layer...
We switch bodies, Krixx.
The fourth layer shields the biggest, heaviest items. A 3-foot diameter ceremonial bronze bowl inlaid with carnelians. 7 garnets. A suit of chainmail that appears to have elven script inlaid into pieces of it. And a very strange wand with a skull on it, emitting a green light from the tip.
Spooky. I'm gonna take
that. Is.
Make a religion.
Can I
Make a
chainmail?
religion check. Somebody, please.
Yeah, I don't want that in. Oh, ooh.
Okay.
Do I have inspiration?
I have +1 to... Wait, actually I might have plus more than 1. If I do, that rolled
Inspiration.
really
I'm
well.
using it in this moment.
So that's a
That was a 2.
17.
17.
I got 2 2s in a row. Are you
2 twos
kidding
in a
me?
row.
That's a 9.
That's a 19.
I can use a thing.
Drakiel, in your
10.
you don't know much about this kind of shit, but you got a 10 now. Okay, anyone who got above a 10 knows this is the Wand of Orcus.
What the?
As in the demon lord?
Yeah.
As in he only had 1, and this is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's
what it looks like.
Is it a? Someone does he? Can you identify this?
Yeah.
Dick.
This is the...
It's a suit.
Hold up the chainmail. Does anybody want to wear this?
It'll probably give you good stuff on
You
your
don't
stuff.
have time.
No, we don't have time.
Yeah, we're collecting all of this and throwing it into bag dealing with it later.
I'm gonna send you a list of what all this stuff is.
Yay!
Just throw it inside Timothy.
I'll imagine that you guys
Is Timothy here?
I think he's outside, so we can throw it at him through the window.
Yeah, you're just kind of throwing it all out the window as you hear the flapping of wings approach.
It's blind.
Do we get out of here?
Can't see us.
Over the howling wind, you hear the flapping of titanic wings, followed by the cracking of ice under the weight of something immense. A loud snort accompanies the sound of claws scraping against ice-glazed timbers. The voice of what could only be a truly immense dragon fills the bowel of the ship. I smell warm flesh and hear the panic of beating hearts. Ready your spells, Melthorond! We have uninvited guests!
Who the hell is Melthorond? Anybody? No.
I don't know.
I know! Drakiel
He's
doesn't know!
He sounds like a nerd.
Yeah, he sounds.
You hear the entire ship seems to buckle into the ice a little bit as you just hear creaking above you of this insanely large creature.
I can smell you.
Big boy.
It's time for Dragon Hug Part 2. The Huggening.
You won't be able to hug
Be
this
hug-
one.
Probably not.
That's what you think.
Not unless my friend here enlarges me after I've already enlarged. If I go
boy.
even further beyond,
If I can break through my current power level.
So what are you guys doing? You have just taken an ancient white dragon's hoard.
This can't be its hoard. It was so small.
There was literally like at least 8,000 gold in this, worth of shit in this.
But an ancient white dragon should have way more than that.
There was only like four kobolds collecting for its hoard, right?
And like, there's not a lot to find out here in Icewind Dale.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, I feel bad now. Drakiel doesn't feel
He
bad.
started from the bottom, now he's here.
Just feel bad after we get ourselves out of this terrible situation.
Yeah.
Where is the dragon? He's on the deck of the ship?
It's on the deck. You can
That's
hear
like
it
right
creaking. You see Frost kind of like snorting through the hole in the deck.
There aren't any windows on this level. On our level, are there?
We're in the hole.
Just portholes.
Can
guess
we
make
break
it
the
back.
hole?
Yeah, try to climb out the hole and make a dash for the windows at the back.
You're gonna
D6.
What I'm saying is,
Try
can
to-
we break and make a hole in this ancient ship that has been already damaged?
No, running away is going to be a terrible idea. It'll pick us off one by one. It'll find us.
Mm.
What are we going to do, gang?
30 seconds.
Oh god. It is up through the thing. Where I go? I'm gonna go into the other room and quickly just yell at the kobolds and tell them to go up and stall.
What? They're on its side.
Yeah, but they're scared of me right now.
That's not
What if I command them? Well,
Wait,
I
is
only
Flaming
have one
Sphere
word.
concentration?
Yes.
So then, no, they're not afraid of you anymore.
Oh.
Who was
Fuck.
hit? Everybody? Who got hit?
By what?
I haven't gotten hit.
I've been hit, but I'm still at 100 health, so I'm fine for now.
Okay.
The troll wakes up and starts roaring.
He's tied up.
Yeah.
It's unable
Krixx
to
and Dragon?
move, but the
Krixx,
dragon.
Dagrin, you
What?
run. Krixx, Dagrin, you get out the back of the ship and run. Me, Joe, and Drakiel will stay and try to hold it off at the choke point as you two get away, and then we'll make it out as soon as we can. We gotta leave the troll here and just go.
Alright, don't forget that rod.
So
Or use it.
what is your path?
Out the back. What is back of the ship? D6, wherever D6 is.
D6. You'd have to climb upstairs.
Yes.
Okay. The second that you come up the stairs, you come up and you see the hole, and you are
not the stairs. Can we go through the hole that's there? Can we climb out?
out of that big hole.
Yeah.
You go under the hole and you look up, and you see the dragon just staring right down at you. It was poking its head in through the hole to check on its hoard, and it was just coming in. And
Hi.
it sees you.
All right.
Um,
God
But you
damn.
asked what we wanted to do, and you gave us that much time, so that's what I...
Okay,
yeah.
so you wanted to
There's
climb
been-
out the hole, and that's where you're going.
Well, now there's a dragon's head there, so I don't necessarily want to do that.
Ah!
Okay. I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds to decide what you're doing before that head comes down into the hold.
Let's
All right.
not
Break
look
out the
at
side. Break out the side.
I think break out the side.
Break out the side.
Okay. Make an
All right.
attack roll. Whoever's trying to break open the side of the
I
ship.
got it.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast enlarge on Ben, so that way he can do it.
All right.
all right. Hold on.
Get out huge.
Okay. You know what? Because
that-
you're huge, you just shatter the side of the ship, and you just like grow, and you like look to your left, and the dragon is right there.
Stop!
The side of the ship is now open. And
We still didn't find the orb.
Then we found 2 spears.
One of us has it.
Was that
one of the sphere. You have 2 orbs.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can
one
probably
of them
assume
has to
one
be-
of them is.
Okay.
All right. I'll take one of them.
Arvaeturus looks at you, Dagrin, and goes, "We know how to deal with thieves, don't we, Melthorond?" And like looking up at, on its back is a saddle, and on the saddle is just the skeleton of like a dude in robes.
Oh yeah, this is the thing that killed.
Oh, that's sad.
Get that.
Didn't you technically steal all this?
Your friend is dead, by the way.
Are you
Killed.
are you
I don't know.
okay?
Goblins characters.
Is everybody running? What's happening?
We should run. We should get out. We should get the hell out of here.
We're gonna end right here at this moment. Because I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative. You all are very fucked.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay. Thank you for joining us on Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety for our second to last episode. Yeah. Great. Thank you for joining us for this exciting new chapter in Icewind Dale. We will be back on Monday for My Theros Academia, then again on Wednesday for Ravenloft. Please join us. Please join us. Follow, subscribe, do all those things. We love you, and we hope to see you again. Clickety clackety. Please come backety.